All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gents. Gents and ladies. Should be live. We should be live. We should be live. We should be live. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all hear me, man. We should be 1 in the chat if y'all hear me, man. Alright, bet. Chat, what's good? Saturday night stream. I don't usually do this, man. But today's a special occasion. Alright, today's a special stream. For multiple reasons. Number one, we're playing Who's the Casual today. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite NBA debate show. Actually might not be, because Player's Choice is fucking up there in First Take, you know what I'm saying? But it's my own little debate show, man. We had some fun last month. I'm trying to do it once a month with new people. You know what I'm saying? We got some couple people that are returning from the first episode back here. We got some new faces in the building as well. Some faces that y'all might actually be familiar with if y'all keep up with me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all are just on NBA Twitter, to be honest with you. I know a lot of dudes from NBA Twitter. So, yeah. We're going to have some fun today. Who's the Casual Part 2? Winner wins $150. Runner-up wins $50. Y'all know how we rock. Also, it's a special stream for another reason. A little bit of a negative note, but honestly on a positive note, man. Listen. Chat. It's my last stream on YouTube for a minute, man. This stream right here is going to be officially my last stream on YouTube until I switch over to twitch.tv.
And Curry going up for a dunk.
Type shit, man. This is going to be my last stream on YouTube until I switch over to Twitch. I told y'all I'm going to be switching over to Twitch starting in September. However, I'm going to be on a 2-week vacation for the next 2 weeks. Probably will not be able to stream in the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, this is my last big stream. You know what I'm saying? My last stream on YouTube for a minute. Arguably forever, depending on how this Twitch shit goes. Which I'm definitely being optimistic about it. So, listen, man. Who's the Casual is not going to stop. The streams are not going to stop. Alright? The only difference is where we're going to be streaming. So, you got we got the Twitch follower goal line on the stream. Alright? We're over halfway to our goal of 1,000 followers before my first stream there. Well, technically, I already did my first stream. But that's you know, if you was there last stream, you would know what the fuck happened. But yeah, man, follow the Twitch. Follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/bsouls. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 1,000 followers on there. Let's get to 600 by the end of this stream. If we can get to 600, that'd be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But that's not why you guys are here. That's not why you guys are here, man. Also, the link to the Twitch is also pinned in the chat. That's not why you guys are here, though. You guys are here for Who's the Casual. You know what I'm saying? We're really gonna get down to the meat and potatoes of who knows ball for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who really does know ball? All right, so let me go ahead and go to the Discord.
Skill and hard work. Nigga, you drew 2 injured teams. You couldn't even beat one.
Injured?
Oh shit.
The Spurs were injured.
Who?
Wasn't Danny Green hurt?
Oh my God, Danny Green. You got me, man. Danny Green.
These guys love basketball, man.
Why does it even matter? When y'all was up 3-1, y'all still lost anyway. So it doesn't.
Yeah, because Klay Thompson was making. I rewatched that game, dude. Klay Thompson was missing layups and then making heavily contested threes, bro. Like, come on, man. What could we do? A shooter makes threes.
Oh, Russ to make a jump shot.
I want to apologize in advance for my
Thompson makes jump shots.
Wow.
That's not the same. Oh my, bro! People be so shocked when players do what they normally do. It's not the same.
Tell you guys to step up, bro.
It's not the bro. Literally, bro. That's 2K syndrome. Go Bills. Yo, niggas see Steph Curry make a layup in 2K, bro. How the fuck did he just make that? I didn't. Bro, that's like you look at Klay Thompson make contested threes. How the fuck is he making threes? Like, the threes he was making was actually insane. Dude, he pulled a three in Westbrook's mouth for like no odd reason, bro.
He probably couldn't see the nigga. The nigga's like 3 inches taller than him, bro. He probably couldn't see the nigga.
Y'all ready?
3 inches.
We ready?
I'm feeling, bro. Ready?
We're ready. All right.
Corey says.
First of all, I want to thank y'all for coming on to the stream, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on, spending some time with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. All right, let me go ahead and go around the room. First of all, let me go ahead and just state the rules for the game for our newcomers in here. The first couple of rounds, last time it was 2, but because we had one person drop off from the stream, now it's only going to be 1 round. It's going to be hot take. It's the hot take round. Everyone is going to say a hot take that they believe in. If it is not hot enough, I do have the right to veto it and ask you to re-say another take. All right, you got a couple of, you probably got 1 or 2 minutes to defend your take as to why you believe the way that you do. We'll go one by one, and then by the end of that round, I will pull all of you guys into a different VC and ask y'all who had the worst take. Whoever has the most votes is out. All right, and then moving forward, we're gonna do head-to-head matchups between the 8 remaining. Is how many we should have by the end of the first round. And then I'll ask y'all some true and false prompts. Just give me a quick true, false. If one says true, one says false, that means y'all disagree, and that's going to be the thing that y'all debate during that round. So do y'all have any questions on the rules? Pretty straightforward.
How long are the debate rounds? The
debate, I'm going to just eyeball it this time, but I will say if you hear bombs, that means like wrap it up type shit. Like wrap it up in a minute type shit. So with that being said, let me go ahead and introduce our contestants, man. Hell yeah. Ali, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up? It's your mod of the year, Ali Zar. What's going on? About to do a better performance than Cardiac. That's my goal today.
Yeah, shout out to chat member, chat representative Ali in the building, man. Chat favorite Damo, say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's good? Hey, man. Yeah, the applause was like going crazy in my mic. I couldn't even hear it like that for real. What's up, y'all? Just trying to justify myself from last time. I only gave my hot take, then had to dip. I'm here to fucking win now.
You feeling confident? Out of 10, like how confident type shit?
Out of 10, I'm looking around and I'm looking at Eli to come in second towards me. Sorry, Gifted, you're probably gonna get dropped by Eli in like the final 4 to get to me. But yeah, I'm expecting to get through everybody with ease.
Type shit. Runner up, arguably the champion of the inaugural, who's the casual. We got Gifted back in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, people? We back for another NBA debate. Last time I got half of my 2K. I'm here to get the full in this one. Let's get right to it. Shout out to B-Souls and all that. Appreciate y'all. Gifted Hoops is in the building.
Type shit. Old friend to the pod. It's been a minute, man. Go Bells is in the building. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Gobi, a.k.a. your friendly neighborhood hater, a.k.a. Nigel O'Hara. And I'm back. We're ready. I'm ready to dust these niggas and steal all their money. Let's go, baby.
The only dude you stealing money from is me. But all right.
Well, I'm stealing from B-Souls.
Corey, say what's up to the people, man.
Hey, man, I'm saying back. Last time I was misunderstood. I will be clear this time. You know what I'm saying?
What? Wait, what? How'd you fuck up again last time?
That was misunderstood. They said I didn't have no legacy, but it was a misunderstanding, bro. It was a misunderstanding.
Oh, okay.
He lost. He choked. That's what happened. He choked.
It was the KD slander.
He said KD's a glorified Scotty. I remember.
Well, you look, his internet already choking.
Yeah,
look at it.
You better fix your Wi-Fi, buddy. Choking. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, brother, you're cooked.
Oh no,
you're cooked.
All right, KV with the buffs on. Say what's up to the people.
What's good, man? Came back. You know what I'm saying? I got hold last time. I'm not gonna lie. The hot take I apparently wasn't clear enough. But I'm back. You feel me? I'm back to claim.
It was clear. You just fucked up the explanation. I ain't gonna lie.
It is what it is, man. If I said James Harden, I probably would have ended up in the playoffs, but it's cool. We're here now.
Quick shout out to producer Cruz, man, to help me out today. Shout out to producer Cruz. You know what I'm saying?
birthday's in 2 days. Big Leo shit. Oh, am I lagging?
No, you're good.
No, you
Oh,
good.
bet. So I'm just a little hungover today, so the energy is low.
Corey might be cooked, bro. Oh, he's betting now.
I'm also hungover today, Cruz. So I feel you on that. Trey, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up? Appreciate you for inviting me back. And I plan on not forwarding in the playoffs again. Hopefully we get back to the playoffs and we're gonna move.
Type shit. Big Mustard's in the building, man. Yeah. Houston's own.
I am from Houston's own. Our city's so nice. Go Bells had to join, unfortunately. But appreciate you for having me, B-Souls. I'm ready to win this. That's really it.
Type shit. Yo, what's a better city, Houston or Atlanta, man?
Houston,
easy.
Don't disrespect us like
Detroit.
That. Who said Detroit?
Hey, go Bills! Aren't you like upstairs or downstairs from Mustard right now? Like, couldn't you just?
I'm right across from him.
I can literally hop in this camera. So if he talk crazy, you can just go over there and like beat his ass type shit.
Oh, for
Living
sure.
with another man.
Type shit.
You see what I mean? Look at Eli, bro. He's already on penis, man.
Mustard, I heard him call you a bitch. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Are y'all in the same unit?
Yeah.
Living with another man.
I'm not gonna lie, KB.
You want me to pull up to this camera real quick?
I just want to ask who got the bigger room.
Oh, me? No, he does. But my bathroom is way bigger. So
Mustard's the group leader.
Here we go. No, he's not, nigga. Oh my god.
Hey, yo, go Bills.
I got the better bathroom. Calm down.
Go Bills. He just called you a bitch. He said we already know that. He just called you a bitch, bro.
Come on.
That's crazy.
I'm a
follower.
follower.
He just called you a bitch, bro.
Get off my nuts.
Call you a bitch.
Get off my
Call him
nuts.
a fan. Call him a fan.
It's crazy. Just because I want
Who
to go.
started off the grid? Like who started off the grid, bro?
Hey, whose idea was it to call it off the grid?
Bro, listen.
That's crazy.
Listen. All I gotta say is they was begging me to be on the pod. Must have showed up to my door.
It's a breakdown.
So you KD though. So you KD though.
They were. I'm just saying, dude.
It's crazy.
Begging is crazy. So Mustard's Draymond. Okay.
Type shit.
I remember the other way around, but
in the TSU parking lot.
I never heard a nigga cross the hall say I was begging. That's crazy.
So Mustard. Do you think Go Bells is a bitch?
Oh shit.
Hey man, let's not go.
All right, let's move on, man.
L press.
Save that for later.
What the fuck? And last but not least, honestly, least just because he won't show his camera, Eli, the Economist type shit, bro. Hey,
Hey,
Twitter legend.
hey, yeah, I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful to be, in this shit with a lot of guys who I think are relatively smart. And nigga just trying to win money, but also, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put the brand out there, you know what I'm saying? Forward the nigga. That's all I gotta say to chat. Just forward the nigga.
Who's the least smart person you see on your screen right now, Eli?
Nigga, it's undoubtedly Corey. It was gonna be Go Bills, but Corey said that.
What?
Hey, you on my cock? That's crazy, nigga. I ain't even talk to you like that. You on my cock? Crazy.
Hey, man,
Everybody don't know basketball, bro.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna prove ourselves. We're gonna prove ourselves, dog. Because Eli, you won't be saying this after.
No, I dare you like Rudy Gobert, Go Bells. I'm not really trying to be associated with you.
You see? Is that a problem? Am I wrong for liking Rudy?
You are wrong though. Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
Well, Mustard's favorite player is Giannis. There's no difference. So like, it's cool though.
I don't understand why y'all do this. Why y'all? Let's start, bro.
That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get round one started. Hot take round. I'll go from the bottom of my screen up. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Eli, man. What you got in your notes? Because you told me, type shit. You said you had notes.
First of all, I don't have notes. And my hot take is that Adrian Griffin II, Adrian Griffin Jr., is the most underrated young player in the entire league. And that he is a future all-star hiding in plain sight. He had the most efficient season by a teenage wing by effective field goal percentage ever. Higher than Jason Tatum. Higher than Shaedon Sharpe, who I'm told is better than him, even though they're in the same class and he had a better season. He had the highest three-point percentage by a teenage wing in the history of the sport. And this is just doubling on having one of the best freshman shooting seasons in college history. He's on trajectory to be one of the very best shooters ever. Has plus positional size.
Okay.
A good wingspan.
I ain't gonna lie, Eli. I'm gonna have to cut you off. First veto already, man. That shit ain't hot enough, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not.
That shit ain't hot enough, bro. That shit ain't hot enough, man. You got another one?
Bro, listen, bro. I gotta
Watch your
say,
notes.
listen. My hot take is that RJ Barrett is not a lost cause.
There you
and
go.
That's better. And that a Andrew Wiggins type career path is possible for him. Just putting together the pieces that he's collected over the past few years will be important. You know, there was a season where he shot 40% from three. He had less of an elbow flare in his jumper. He kept the ball closer to his chest. He's returned to that so far in FIBA play. RJ's finishing, while not very good, improved by 4% this year to his previous career high. He's, been in the upwards of the league among like tertiary wings and drives per game. So, and there was a point where RJ was a legitimate positive defender. If RJ can put together the driving, the shooting, the defense, that's a real good wing on a team that can actually create advantages for him, not playing with, Julius Randle in a playoff setting. And he also showed said potential in a playoff setting while playing with Julius Randle. So RJ Barrett is not a complete lost cause. And a Andrew Wiggins, Aaron Gordon type career path is on the table for him.
What would you say his peak is? Because that's still kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
His peak is, I would say that's not even a hot take.
That's like saying he would be an above average player.
His peak is about where Wiggins is like right now, where he can be like the third, fourth best player on a title team.
It's not hot at all.
I know, dude.
I'm
saying, bro. I know you can do better, bro. I know you can do better.
It might be hot because that boy is Tony Rose. Tony Rose, bro.
Wait, I got a question.
Niggas hate that nigga, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go back to you. I'm gonna go back to you. All right.
What year are you referring to when he shot 40%? I just want to clarify.
He shot 40% in 2021, and his jumper looked different aesthetically.
That's the NBA inflation year, bro. It's crazy.
That's that 21. Man, come on now.
Everyone was shooting.
Hey, chill out. Calm down. I respect that.
KP and Mustard, 21's not real until y'all start bringing up stuff. Come on, be serious.
That's not a bad take, though.
You know what? That's so funny.
21 isn't real unless it's for Giannis or Steph or
exactly, bro. 21's real, bro. 21's real shooting, bro.
All right, man. Eli, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna come back to you at the end of the round, man. Damn, how you go 0 for 2 with the hot take, man?
He's on VBS, man. VBS.
Cool. He trying to cheat his way into the. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Mustard. They calling this nigga Diamond Spake.
Mustard. Go ahead, man. It's your turn.
All right. I have two. One just in case, but the one I'm going with is I believe Boogie is the most overrated player of the 2010s. The most. Like, it's not even close. When you actually see how people talk about DeMarcus Cousins, like I thought honestly it was gonna fade away after he tore his what was the second injury? I think it was ACL tear, the second one. After that, I thought people were gonna understand this guy, but he was the most overrated player of the 2010s, inefficient, all over the court, not a good defender, and he was a 5. Supposed to be the rim protector of his teams. That's why he had some good offensive teams, but defensively they sucked, and a lot of that came from him. I think he's the most overrated player. There are people that say he's as good as Jokic if he was playing now, as good as Embiid. Come on, man. I actually don't even think, in terms of what they contributed on the court, I wouldn't even take him over Gobert. I'm not even going to lie to you. I wouldn't even take him over Gobert. He is the most overrated player of the 2010s, and I'm so serious. So serious. Most overrated player.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all trying to make the playoffs too hard. That shit is not hot, bro.
This nigga here.
I mean, for you, yeah, you're a Warriors fan. You saw how trash he was.
It's pretty hot. I love Boogie. I just don't think that take is that hot.
That's good. That's good. I think that's hot enough, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's good.
Trey. A lot of people like Boogie, bro. You'd be surprised.
A lot of people like Boogie, and especially the fact that he said he take Gobert over Boogie. That's like
that's not hot though. That's not hot. He's looking at the
Oh man. All right, Trey, you are up next.
I got 2 takes, but I'm gonna stick with the original one. I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is becoming overrated by Twitter. I've been seeing his recent season get compared to 2016 Steph, saying that he's better. I'm seeing him be compared like he's a top 7 player in the league, and I'm just saying I think he's getting overrated, bro. I don't think he's a top 7 player. I don't think he's comparable to 2016 Steph. I don't think he's comparable to like a lot of guys' MVP seasons. And all over Twitter, you would think this nigga's a top 5, top 3 player in the league right now. He had a better peak than 2016 Curry. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. So that's my hot take. SGA is overrated.
I'm gonna let that slide. I think that's hot enough. KB.
Look, listen, man. My hot take. I was talking about this the other day, actually. I firmly believe D Wade peaked higher as a player than KD, in my opinion. Both peak for peak. I think offensively as a slasher, he's really good off the ball and on the ball as well. Solid in the pick and roll. A much better passer and decision maker, in my opinion. Really underrated in one of his underrated attributes, I think. And what gives him the upside in this peak discussion, in my opinion, is definitely the playoff translation is one as like number ones, and two, the defense. I think the defense is clear as day that Dwayne Wade has that upside, especially on the perimeter. As a blocker and like somewhat of a rim protector, someone who just protects the rim, as a guard is actually pretty good. His hands were good. His IQ was solid. And I just feel like, yeah, he peaked higher than Dwayne Wade, peaked higher than KD. But yeah.
Now, chat is calling you a low merchant right now, though. How do you feel about that?
Oh, no.
A low merchant. Crazy.
Is that lowest take?
I have another
low merchant is crazy, bro.
If niggas are saying that I'm fucking with that one because we all discussed it before, I guess.
Nah, no one said they're not fucking with it.
It's not
you gotta beat the allegations, man.
Are you just a low merchant? Like, was it your take?
That's your response to allegations, buddy?
I feel like the fact that it's even questionable, it gotta be another take.
Two people could have the same take.
It's up to Beastos, man. I feel like that's a hot enough take.
Nah,
It's not about being hot enough. It's about being stolen.
Yeah.
Steal the take if we brought. Okay.
Low merchant is crazy.
Low merchant is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Low merchant is crazy.
I wouldn't take that. Just me personally. I don't know. Low merchant is.
I go find that comment section.
I've heard it too many
He feeding you notes on the side.
I mean, hey, man.
So you bought
texting him as we speak. That's why he got the glasses on, dog.
All right, moving on. Corey, what's your hot take, man?
I'm a little scared. I feel like my take is actually a hot take, and I ain't heard a hot take yet. But I think Jamal Murray is probably the most overrated player in the league right now. He'll never make an All-Star team. I think after this playoff run, he's been elevated to a status that he's just not real life. He's the most overrated player in the league and never make an All-Star team.
Okay.
Watching me All-Star next season. It's not hot, bro.
He said he will not make an All-Star team?
Ever again.
Ever. He's never done it before. Again, you would think the way people talk about him that he's made one before. Okay. He's never made one. He never will.
I mean, he is a all-time great playoff riser, but I understand you. I feel you.
Because of Jokic. Man.
All right, go Bells, man.
This is gonna surprise a lot of you guys because a lot of y'all know me and y'all know I don't like this player, but I have to speak the facts. I'm going to say right now, Josh Giddey will be the best player in the 2021 draft class.
Out of who? Just remind people who's in that draft class.
You have Evan Mobley. You have Cade Cunningham. You got Franz Wagner, who are the three best guys. Evan Mobley is already an all NBA defensive player. Cade Cunningham, we all know how everybody gasses him up, and he has done anything in this league, right? And then you see this man, Franz Wagner, which he's hooping. But I feel like Josh Giddey has the highest offensive upside out of all of these players, right? He's already proved me wrong, showing me that he can get to the rim consistently and finish, right? His shot is already improving. All he needs to do, which he's already shown, is be an average defensive player. What he's done already as a sophomore is stuff that we have rarely seen from guys. Considering the fact that he's also playing with no spacing, considering the fact that he doesn't have as many touches, considering the fact that he also is playing with another ball-dominant guard, I see him taking the leap. I
respect. I like that. That's definitely hot enough. That's definitely hot enough. And looking back, I might have to go back to Trey and ask him for a second take. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's Trey. Just say the second take real quick.
Okay, my second take is that I don't know if this is hot. I don't know if this is common knowledge, but give the Beastos know how I feel about the Jaylen Brown contract. I think Jaylen Brown contract is if we don't win a championship in a year or two, this contract is going to look really bad. It's going to be pretty awful. I think signing Jaylen Brown to a supermax, especially,
oh my God, so hot.
Especially after
I mean, is that hot or like
he's metagaming?
No.
He's metagaming it, bro. He's metagaming it, bro. He's trying to get to the next.
Come on, man.
I mean, we all know
the
that.
first one was hotter, bro. The first one was hotter.
BBS take. BBS take. Not hot enough.
I get it, bro. He wants that 150. I get it, bro. Get it how you get it. Type shit.
I mean, that's seriously my take, though. I really don't think Jaylen Brown is worth that contract. I don't think Jaylen Brown will ever be worth that contract. I feel like the Celtics should have traded him. I don't think, I don't even think Brad wanted to sign that nigga. I think it was Wick that wanted to keep him. But I just think that's a terrible contract. And if we don't win a title, even if we win a title, I really think it's a bad contract because the flexibility
is that not most people's
isn't
opinion,
there.
though?
So, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of casuals say like, you gotta keep that nigga, but I don't think it's worth keeping him. I seen Bezos and get this video. It was good points made about like the continuity, but I don't think continuity was really that big of a deal. I think you go after Dame, you go after Paul George. You get these guys whose names are in the market who are better than Jaylen, who are significantly less, who take less of your assets. I mean, you're gonna have to sign 65% of your cap to two guys. It's just not. That's not how the NBA works. So, yeah.
Oh, just stick with the.
I think he should have been traded.
Yo,
this offseason. Okay.
Tom is crazy.
Yo,
crazy.
I can't redo mine now.
Nah, we got a couple more.
Goddamn, fuck me, Gifted and Ali.
Yeah, I know. We got a couple more
Niggas
people.
Getting 17 takes to still be cold. Damn.
All right, Gifted, go ahead.
All right, so my take.
Look at Gifted, man.
Listen, 10-hour shift. I'm hungry. I don't regret anything.
You got a little something, yeah.
There you go. So listen, my hot take is that I feel like Trae Young is turning into the most underrated player as a star in the league. I feel like a lot of people are just down to shit on him, saying Brunson better, Halliburton better, all these players are better. When if you look at what Trae Young has accomplished already into his career, you're talking about a 30-10 guy who has shown value in the playoffs, especially this year in a game where his second star got suspended for making a CTE choice. And then Trae Young found a way to come through, win that game, and take the ball in Celtics 6 games. But now it's like he can't make Team USA. He's not this, he's not that. Trae Young is still a very good basketball player, and I don't think he's being talked about in the right light. I think a lot of people are just down to shit on him now because it's the popper thing to do. And I think his value is really starting to become underrated more than overrated.
Okay. Dom?
Ah, man. And when I said I was about to win this, y'all looked at me like I was crazy. I hear these takes. Shit's sad. Well, I'm scared now. Now mine might not be hot. I don't know what a hot take is anymore. My take would be Kobe Bryant's mentality and influence on the game is overrated or just bad for the game of basketball. That is my hot take. I hope it's hot enough for everybody. I get what he's trying to. I get what people try to get from it. Work hard, dedicate yourself. But there's no I in team. But it's a me motherfucking mentality niggas have. It's terrible. Everyone uses it in the wrong way. Any player that try to emulate Mamba mentality or try to emulate Kobe usually is just either a stat sheet stuffer, empty stats, or a fucking loser. Everything you can contribute to Kobe's game that he did for the game of basketball really came from Michael Jordan when we're talking about just the game. When it comes to winning, that killer winning instinct shit, that started with Mike. And I don't like to give that bald-headed nigga no credit, but it really started with him. Kobe just dick wrote it. His influence, like what really did Kobe give to the game of basketball other than being a selfish motherfucker? That's my hot take.
Thank God.
That's hot right there. I like that, Damo. I like that.
Hey.
Okay, Domo. Okay.
That was decent. That was decent.
Crazy.
All right,
Is this coming from the Josh Giddey nigga?
Yeah. My take was better. But hey, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Ali. Your take was in fact not better.
All right.
Josh Giddey's better than the number one pick that's barely played. Oh.
All right. I got
it.
So let me.
You got a list?
So, yeah, I made a list because last time everybody's hot take, and looking at this, everybody's hot take seemed to agree with everybody. So I want to actually get a proper list.
Oh shit! You got Vorp on there.
Tell us how LeBron is under that.
No. First, I would say that seeing what Luka has done, becoming a pro prior to going to the NBA seems to be more beneficial than actually going through the NCAA program. because I feel like
not hot enough. Not hot enough.
Yeah,
That's not hot enough.
That's obvious. Boy, no playing with
Hey,
Bo
I
is
ain't gonna
more
lie,
beneficial.
Ali. I know the exact take you should say.
Number one,
If
number
you-
three.
Playing
Hey,
with pros makes
if-
you better.
If you still believe in it, go ahead and say. I'm gonna challenge you to say it right now.
Say it.
okay,
Say it.
okay. There's
That's
a
all
video
I
on
said.
Souls' channel that I am becoming hated for, and I'll stand by it. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, Chet Holmgren will be out of the league.
Oh, now we good. Okay.
There you go.
No. That is crazy. That's
I'm not gonna lie,
hate.
Bezos evil as hell though.
That's
I
hate.
ain't gonna lie. So evil as shit. So evil as hell for that though.
Hey, defend it,
Defend it, bro. If you can defend it, if you can defend it, you can move on, bro.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
that's just something you say to get the money, bro. That's something you say to get money.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bezos peer pressure you into a corner, bro. You ain't have to say that.
No. He about to defend it.
One mic, bro. One mic.
Holy
I was
shit,
gonna
he
save
said you
it for
were.
the next round. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a small one here, then save it for the next
No,
round.
this is the only round, buddy. I don't know.
This is the only round, champ. This is the only round, champ.
My logic.
Ain't no second round. You know
All right, let him explain. Let him explain.
Seeing Chet Holmgren being a number 2 pick, we're having high expectations on him, and watching his game in Gonzaga, watching his high school tape, watching how he plays, I don't see the hype. I don't see anything that comes off as this guy is going to be a talent. He doesn't have the weight. His shooting is in hit or miss sometimes in a lot of Gonzaga games. His defense is just weak side help. It's not actually meeting people. His playmaking is subpar. And his handling is just overrated altogether. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, he would end up like James Wiseman, where he's clinging on for any expectation. He'll just be Jahlil Okafor that can shoot a 3. That's
You
it.
said out the league.
Yo,
bro.
go
You said
Bell's
out the
reaction is mad.
You said out the
James
league.
Wiseman, bro, is
I
out the
did
league.
have Go Bells cam on the entire time laughing at Go Bells. This shit funny as shit.
Bro,
He's
I'm
so
not
such an
gonna lie, bro.
asshole. This not even his fault, but it's Bezos' fault.
Bro,
I'm not
because
gonna lie,
the
I'm not
takes
gonna lie.
weren't taken,
This
bro.
is fucking
Damn, I need to put pressure on someone.
Yeah. So
this
that's
nigga
my hot take. Chet Holmgren will be out of the league.
He said
in the
This
next
James
nigga is
Wiseman
just saying
doing
this so
that.
he can get past the
James
round.
Wiseman is in the league, by the way.
Talking.
I ain't gonna lie. That boy
This
Go
nigga
Bells
said
doing
Chet only
thumbnail
does
faces in
weak
real
side.
life.
Are you saying
He really said that.
Real life
I am.
thumbnail faces
I
is crazy.
All these guys.
I've dead had
Respect that,
Go
Ali.
Hey,
Bells cam
go
on.
back
Hey,
making
Ali
thumbnail
said-
pictures right now, bro.
On God he is. On God he is.
All these Gonzaga players
Ali,
come
I
into
respect
the
it,
league
man.
for a couple years and then disappear.
Nah,
That's
I
it.
respect Ali, man. I respect.
respect
I
it.
don't.
All these cold ass takes niggas been saying thank you for
I'm
putting your balls
saying,
on the
bro.
damn table.
They voted
Yo,
out.
Put
I'm
your balls on the
I
table with
did
me.
this. Shut
This
up.
is-
Hey, you may be burning the kitchen down, but at least it's hot.
All right, I'm gonna go back to Eli. This is your third time, buddy. This is your last shot.
If you
bro.
Say a hot take.
Hey,
I know
if
you
you
said
don't
some
have
hot
one,
shit.
I got another one for y'all.
Listen.
No.
My
Okay. I'm gonna put you on the table once again. Do you still believe 2018 Oladipo is better than 2011 D Rose?
Bro, I'm not. No, bro, stop. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
No.
my hot take.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
My hot take is that the Indiana Pacers will see it as a top 6 team and will have a top 5 offense.
That shit not hot.
Yo,
Get this nigga out of here, bro.
Vote, man. Hey, let me vote.
Man, let's vote. Let's vote.
Let's vote, yo.
Eli, he's
All right, I ain't gonna lie. Chat at this point,
Let me vote.
when we vote, just vote who you want out at this point, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
Just
wait,
who annoyed you the
bro.
most type shit, bro.
Eli, say the Oladipo one, bro.
No, because niggas are trolling me, bro.
Say the Oladipo one, Eli.
This is sad.
Nigga, wait. The Pacers are
Bro, we trying to help
11
this
in
nigga,
Vegas.
bro.
The Pacers are 11 in Vegas.
You're telling me in an East where the bottom half
Let's
of the
vote.
East is
Let's vote.
And they're
We wasting
11.
time.
Let's vote. Let's vote. We're voting. We're voting. Wait, hold on.
Say the Oladipo.
Bro, that's not high.
Eli. This is your last chance to change it. Do you believe 2018 Victor Oladipo is better than D Rose? 2011 D Rose.
Yes, I do believe that.
All right, that's your hot take, bro. Jesus Christ,
Let me
bro.
explain it.
Okay, go ahead. Explain it.
Listen, bro. Victor Oladipo, in that season was one of the best wing stoppers and off-ball defenders in the entire league. He led the league in steals and averaged a little over half a block. He had a statistically better scoring season than D Rose that year, averaging a little over 27 points per 75 possessions, era adjusted on positive efficiency, better efficiency than D Rose on similar volume. D Rose wasn't as good a playmaker as Vic wasn't as good a playmaker as D Rose, but he was still creating plenty of opportunities for his teammates and creating advantages. And the Pacers actually had a better offense than the Chicago Bulls did relative to the league average their season than the Bulls did. And that's with offensive help that none of us will argue is incredibly up to par for Vic. His second best offensive player was arguably like Collison. That's not crazy help, bro. And he was clearly the better defensive player. So if he's on par offensively, a degree worse offensively, and he's one of the best defensive players at the wing spot in the entire league. And Derrick Rose, the Chicago Bulls defense was 6 points better per 100 possessions when he was off the floor. If Derrick Rose is a negative on that end, then I don't see how Vic can be argued as better than him.
Okay, I appreciate that. But you might get packed in the playing round, though. We'll see. Let's vote. All right, chat. That was interesting. Cruz, how'd you think about that round, bro? I don't know if Cruz is in here.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I can repeat them if you want me to.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just if they ask who's who, just give them the thing. But all right, let's bring in people one by one. All right,
during
Ali.
I was talking. Sorry, I'm voting.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't.
We don't know, man.
And do I have to pick another one too?
Wait, who'd you say? You cut out.
I said Eli.
Eli? Okay.
Yep. And do I have to pick another one or just one?
No, just one. Just one.
Okay.
All right. Dama?
Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking bad takes. Between the low merchant, fucking Gifted's terrible take of Trae Young and Eli, bro. I don't even want to play Eli. I'll vote Eli.
Yo, this
No, poor kid.
Poor kid, man. Poor kid. Because 4 tries is crazy. That's the only thing. If he said that D Rose take originally, there would have been no problems. That ass. But
hey, I'll be honest. It's not my show, but I do think the Pacers one was hot enough. He was saying that like their win loss is super duper low projected. I thought he said top 6 in the league though. I didn't.
No. In the conference.
Well, then that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, top 6. All right, Eli, who you voting out?
Yo, what's good?
Just tell me who you want to vote out from that round.
I would definitely say that Corey got to go, low key.
All right, hopefully just hating on Corey, bro. All right, Gifted.
Hey, yo, what up, man?
What's good? Who you voting out?
Yo, listen. I can't even turn my camera on here for dramatic effect. Damn it. Listen, man. Whoever said the Chet gonna be out the league in 5 years with James Wiseman doing DoorDash, pack him up, man. That was smelly. I'm sorry.
Yo, Eli's gonna save Ali too, cause that really is the worst take. That really is the worst take.
They gonna pack up Eli just because he didn't have like a solid first hot take, but it's definitely that take the worst to me. Yeah.
All right. That's funny. That's funny. Who the fuck is this dude? All right. Oh shit. Who you voting out?
I'm not gonna lie, dog. Trae might have to go.
Trae? Wait, what'd he say?
His take was trash.
SGA overrated.
SGA overrated. That one was not that hot. It's either him or, I'm not gonna lie, Eli. It might be Eli because Eli, you had to spoon feed him a take. I'm not gonna lie.
We need you to make it. We need you to make a decision.
Yeah. Make a decision.
Nah, get that nigga Eli out of here, bro.
You know what's crazy? The fact that he chose Eli after his reaction to Ali's take is crazy.
Yo, facts. He hated every other take.
That motherfucker was making thumbnail faces, yo. Nah. All right, Corey, who do you want out, bro?
Trae.
Damn. just cause, like,
He didn't give a hot take. Even Eli's last take was semi-hot, but I don't think Trey gave a single hot take. I think Akil's take was worse, but Trey literally did not give a hot take. That's cheating.
That's tough. That's tough. All right.
It's cheating. That's it. I mean, okay, you might be right on that one.
KB?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's good, bro? Yeah.
Hey, man. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
Eli leave?
I don't know. Bro, niggas telling me I'm stealing the take when it was a topic of discussion we all brought up, bro. That's insane, bro. Crazy meat munch, I swear.
Okay, he's back. Who do you want out?
It's tough. Even though Eli's take I fuck with, but he had like 6 or 5 chances, and that nigga could not think of a hot take. I'm not gonna lie to you. Based off an explanation how they explain their hot take, I'm gonna have to go with that nigga Ali, bro. That shit was ass. I'll be honest with you. Niggas said call him only a weak side defender. Like what? Okay, I guess.
No, this is actually funny now.
It's 3-2. It's 3-2.
3-2 who? Eli?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, Trey. Who do you want out?
Man, it's between Ali and Corey, bro. Their takes was pretty trash. I honestly think Ali's one's like way worse because out the league is so drastic, especially like in 5 years, bro. Like, come on, be serious, man. So yeah, Ali, I'm taking him out.
All right, bet. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, yo, chat. By the way, if y'all haven't already, go ahead and follow me on Twitch, man. That's where I'm gonna be streaming from this point forward. This is gonna be the last stream on YouTube. Yeah, follow me on Twitch type shit. Let's get to 600 before the end of the stream. Let's see. Is it Go Bells next? I already
Go Bells,
did Go Bells. KB Trey.
Do we do Mustard?
It's just Mustard. All right, Mustard. Final vote.
For who to get out?
Yeah.
I mean, can y'all present all the takes real quick?
Yeah, we can, man. We got
okay.
We got Eli with Victor Oladipo over D Rose.
Okay.
We got Corey with Jamal Murray will never be an All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
We got Trey with SGA is overrated. We got KB with Wade's peak is better than KD's peak.
Okay.
We got Go Bells with Giddy's the best in the class.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gifted with Trey's underrated. We got Damo with the Kobe Mamba mentality spiel.
Okay.
And we got Ali with the Chet is out the league in 5 years.
And we're supposed to be the worst, right?
It's just who you want out. I ain't gonna lie at this point.
Okay. I mean,
I was waiting for you to confirm.
Yeah.
I have to go with Eli, unfortunately.
All right, man. All right. Final tally.
Yeah, Eli's got 4. Ali's got 3. Corey 1. Trey 1.
Damn. That's tough. All right. Damn, chat.
No. We do this every 5 years with
Jimmy
guard.
Butler's a 95, bro. You think I care about that?
Every time a guard comes up and he's ready to take that step, we always have to be that hype him up and excited. And then niggas say he's overrated.
Cunningham. Can't believe that shit.
Okay.
The Giddey one Cade Cunningham is crazy.
That Josh Giddey shit was so fucking cold, bro.
Hold on. Cold take?
Oh my god!
I didn't even say just Cade. I said the entire draft class.
Josh Giddey, he's so much better than the number 1 pick who barely played. He's so much better than the guy that was drafted to perform around him.
You didn't believe that.
Out of here,
Just a bad take.
Cold take, bro.
That's not even a bad take.
All right, chat.
He's better than Evan Mobley, who has so many other guys on the team, bro. He's so much better than him. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, you're on my penis, bro. It's in your lungs, man. It's in your lungs.
Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. I gotta make, we tallied up the votes on who had the most, who's gonna get voted out. Cruz, drum roll, please.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. We'll just do that.
Tight shit.
Thank you, Trey.
Thank you.
No problem.
Eli, you're out of here, buddy.
Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
He's out of here.
I want you you to know. I voted for you, little nigga. I voted for you, little nigga. I voted for you. I didn't want you to know I voted for you.
Get him out of here. Wait a minute. How many of y'all voted Eli? B.
I didn't vote Eli.
I did. I voted Eli.
I voted Eli. I'm gonna be real.
I voted Ali, bro.
Yo. Let me.
I voted Ali, so I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, let me talk. Listen, bro.
That's crazy.
Farewell speech,
all
nigga.
I want to say is, bro, you niggas know that, you know what I'm saying? I love you niggas, bro. But like, all I want is for the next time when niggas say a take that is objectively hot and niggas are like, that's not hot. Nigga, a team that's projected to be the fucking 11 seed being the 6 seed is hot. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Put my life on the line for this.
For you, gang.
And the fact that it take like Chet Holmgren. So I just want niggas to know, bro, the fact that a nigga like Chet Holmgren being out the league
That's
for 5
fucking
years,
wild.
bro,
Now, Eli, I ain't gonna lie.
It was hot, bro.
You save Ali from that round, like that ass, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Eli got hold, bro. Eli got hold. I stand with Eli.
I stand with Eli. I'm sorry, dog. I had to take out the competition.
Nigga, we trying to win some money.
Eli, my nigga, it had to be him.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Hold on. Eli, go ahead, fuck your shit,
Eli,
man.
my
I ain't
nigga,
gonna
it
lie.
had to be him.
Go ahead,
I
let the
gotta,
name go.
you know, I gotta enforce the rules, man. Listen, you had 4 tries to get 1 take, motherfuckers, like, and I had to make the take for you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's ultimately what it came down to.
That's what killed me.
Nah, that's fucking
yo, plug your shit, bro.
But I
shit,
just,
man.
but it's like, bro, the third. All I'm gonna say is this last thing. The third take was objectively hot, bro. The consensus does not have them anywhere near that range, nor a top 5 offense. And then you forced me to make a take that was objectively hotter, even though my take is hotter than something like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a bad contract, but it's
why are you bringing me up?
This nigga still crying, bro. Plug your shit.
Plug your shit, bro. Where can they follow you?
Plug your channel, bro.
Yo, niggas know I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? In here, thank you, B-Souls, for the opportunity. Follow Eli the Economist on Twitter if you can. From film breakdowns, you know, just general game-to-game clipping. The same applies for the YouTube channel where it's mostly film breakdowns. And yeah, you know, I love everybody here, and I'm thankful for the opportunity. All trolling aside, much love.
Appreciate it,
Thank
man.
You.
Hey, damn.
He's gonna follow me.
Next time you gotta come back with his camera, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was the ultimate setup. No?
See, bro. I knew
this makes me really happy the fact that he tried to get on me at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm letting niggas know from now. Ali,
I'm not gonna lie. W Ali for surviving, by the way, because your ass should have been packed.
Yeah.
That was the thing that saved you, bro, is the fact that Bezos had to spoon feed this man to take. Like, come on.
It was over after that. It was over.
Yeah, it was over after that, bro.
Tell him what you told me.
For this.
That check take was the worst take I've ever heard.
You already beat out Cardiac, so you won.
I'm gonna go ahead.
You did beat out Cardiac.
Cruz. I'm gonna drag you to the other VC. All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next round. We're gonna whatchamacallit, make the matchups right now. We're gonna rig it a little bit, chat. I get some juicy shit. You know what I'm saying. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part. I assume you said I got part of it done right now.
Mm-hmm. No, I was just talking about like you making the matchups and trying to make them a little juicy type shit.
Go Ali Damo, Corey Mustard, Trago Bells, Gifted KB, maybe. Wait, no. Let's go Damo Mustard.
First round?
No, yeah, we'll go Ali Damo because he should have got packed that one time. I'm gonna give him a hard matchup, the AC 1 seed. That's true.
I feel it. Damn, Damo got some light comp this time, bro. Yo, chat. The first one was Chilltown, Low, Mars, Gifted. That was a stack.
Yo, facts. Live and breathe basketball.
Swipe up, bro. Yo, that's the dream team right there. I ain't gonna lie. Damo got some easy
riders.
Yeah.
And Legend had Legend.
Legend? No, don't forget about Legend. Come on, bro. Don't forget about Legend. All right. I do want KB and Gifted as actually try to not match them up because I know they're Warriors fans and they're gonna agree on a lot of things.
Okay. We'll do Corey and KB, and then Gifted and Mustard.
Corey, KB, Gifted, Mustard. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and then Ali Damo, Trey Gobels.
Trey Gobels. Okay. I like those. All right. Whatchamacallit? You just gonna have to say it one more time when we go back to the other one.
I got you.
Right. Oh shit.
On the roster.
You're actually standing up for this take, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting gaslit.
You have some big balls. You have some big balls, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's been 4 years.
Ladies and gentlemen,
profit. That's what happened.
The matchups.
You make profit.
The matchups are set for the head-to-head rounds. Cruz, go ahead and say the matchups, man.
But first off, we got Ali and Damo. Classic first round matchup. Then we got Corey versus KB.
Alliances right now, bro.
Wait, let him get off.
I wasn't here. My fault. I don't know if I missed.
First round, Ali Damo. Second round, Corey and KB. Third round, Trey and Gobels. Last round, Mustard and Gifty.
How did Damo draft Ali?
1-8 seed, bruh. That's the 1-8 seed.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Stop. No, wait a minute. Bezos gave his let's keep it a buck brother a bye week. That's what he just did, bro. He gave him a bye week.
This shit's rigged, bro.
That shit crazy, dumb.
This shit's rigged, bro. Nah, bro, we're gonna need an upset.
Don't ever tell me I didn't do shit for you, bro. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I would have taken that for yourself, man.
The amount of meat rotting is actually insane.
All right, bro, are we ready? Are we ready? Damn. Let's start off with Damo Ali, bro. Damn.
Can we save me for last? Please.
No, because
he's trying to get this shit wrapped up right now.
Nigga, East, bro. It's crazy.
All right.
Get this show with.
Here we go. I'm gonna have a couple of prompts to read to y'all. Essentially, they're just gonna be NBA takes. Just say true or false. If y'all disagree, that's gonna be the take y'all argue. All right, let's start off. Player empowerment has gone too far.
False.
Yeah.
Our Bowl. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Rudy Gobert is an elite finisher.
True.
False.
There you go.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Who want to start?
Let's get it started.
You know what? No, Damo, you go ahead and start so Ali can counterpunch. Type shit.
Bet. Listen, everybody knows I hate Baguette Biyombo, but if there's one thing he can do other than block shots, it is finish at the rim. If you look at some of his years on the Timberwolves, I mean, he was finishing at a historic rate of alley-oop finishes compared to any other time in the NBA. We're talking Lob City Clippers era. We're talking the era basketball was implemented alley-oops. He's finishing them at a higher rate, at a higher percentage than anybody. I don't know if it was this season, but probably 2 seasons ago, season and a half ago, he literally had the highest finishing rate from, 2 feet in front of the rim, other than outside of anybody in the league on higher volume than anybody in the league. Anthony Davis was second, Giannis was third. And I don't know if it was 2 years ago or a season ago, but this is just in recent times with Rudy Gobert. In terms of finishing, I'm not talking about the skill in doing a spin lay or a post right, post left finish or anything like that. We're not talking about the skill in terms of finishing, but in terms of just putting the ball in the basket efficiently.
Once he might lose,
at a high rate.
No
one does it better than Rudy Gobert. And again, he does it on actual high volume compared to other bigs or other players finishing at the rim.
Okay, Ali. I think Ali Loki might have a shot here. Well, go ahead.
Okay. I hear what he's saying, and he's bringing up the efficiency of it all, which efficiency does matter. But it's also how you get your baskets at will that defines your ability to be called elite. Because you can easily have a good handle, but it's what you can do with the ball that makes you differentiate from the other people that can handle a ball. You don't compare Sir Allen Iverson's handles with somebody that can do one crossover. It's all about a well-rounded game. So the difference between guys like, Giannis, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, These guys are not just the two-handed putbacks. These guys are not just the alley-oop finishes. It's the well-versed in multiple facets of how you finish as well. So you can't just say, just based off percentages, it makes you elite. It's actually how you do it. It's why people have these comparisons that Steve Kerr has a better 3-point percentage than Steph Curry, but they don't compare their actual jump shooting ability because of how Steph Curry shoots his three. It's not just spot up and shoot threes. It's actually how you get the shot off that makes it a different level and different comparisons with each other. So Giannis being able to not only do the putback dunks or the alley-oop finishes just like Rudy Gobert, but being able to do those spin moves and finishes. LeBron James being able to switch hands on a finish. Anthony Davis being able to have his multiple post moves. That's what makes you elite. It's not just, oh, you can just have a high percentage and it makes you elite. No, it's how you get it. If you just base it off of just these numbers of, oh, I can just shoot at a higher percentage, then I can be called an elite scorer. But if it's the way I get to the basket, the in and outs, the moves, going into the paint, outside the paint, and then getting the layup or then shooting the floater, that is how you define yourself as the elite levels, the high levels of basketball.
All right, y'all can rebuttal. Cruz, go ahead and put the poll up.
In terms of, again, we're talking about being elite. I always value production over versatility. You can give me more crafty ways to finish, but if you're not finishing more than me and I'm finishing more than you on higher volume, and on a higher percentage, I mean, I'm still elite. I would still be considered elite. Just because you're able to do 2 more post moves than me doesn't mean you're more elite than me. You're more versatile. That's fine, but we're talking about production. That's it. In terms of production, efficiency, being able to put the ball in the basket, which is what basketball is about, you can be elite in that way. I don't see how comparing guys, oh man, just because I can't Hakeem shimmy into a hook shot, I'm not elite. I might not have as big as a bag, but if we're talking about elite finishing, it's just about putting the ball in the basket. It's not about being tricky with it, being fancy with it. It's just about production.
No. I understand your point, but I'm saying is we have to determine levels. And if we're just going off of efficiency, we can say like a guy like DeAndre Jordan, who had a high finishing with his alley-oops during his Clipper days, we wouldn't call DeAndre Jordan an elite finisher. But somebody who can
But at that time you would, though. At that time, again, and he was all NBA at that time as well. At that time you would if he's finishing at a higher clip and a higher rate than any other big in the era at that time. Why would he not be elite?
Would you call him as good as a finisher as somebody like a Jokic, as somebody like a LeBron?
It's not about being as good as them. It's about being elite.
Elite is how you do it. As you get higher on the scale of a player, it's how you do it. So you can hit spot up threes and I can end up with a high percentage. At the end of my career, I can shoot 50% for 3 and just shoot corner threes. And I can do that for my whole career. I can be like Bruce Bowen and just shoot corner threes. But Steph Curry will always be defined as a better shooter than me because of the fact that he can hit these off the dribble fadeaway threes, these long distance threes. That's what makes him elite. That's what makes him better than me. I can always be at a high clip like everybody else. I can always have these high percentages, but it's how I get to the rim and finish. If I just finish and I just do simple finger roll layups and I do that at a high clip, does that make me a better finisher than Kyrie?
Again, you're worried about who's better than the other guy, and that's not the argument or the case at all. We're arguing, is he elite? And Rudy Gobert can be elite. He can be less elite than Anthony Davis and more elite than someone else, or they can both be elite. Two things can be true at once. We're not arguing who's better. We're not saying Rudy Gobert is the best finisher in the NBA. It's just Rudy Gobert being elite.
It's defining the word elite, because being efficient and being elite is 2 different things. You can be efficient.
If I'm highly efficient, if I'm more efficient than anyone else, and I'm putting up a higher volume than anyone else, why would I not be considered elite? Why am I not on the same tier at least? Even if you want to say someone is better,
it's how you get the basket.
On the same tier.
It's how you get the basket. It's defining elite. It's
about getting the basket, not about how you get the basket. How you get the basket doesn't give you more points. It's about getting the basket. 2 points is 2 points. Whether I do a jelly layup or just do a regular layup.
You can be an efficient player. You can have a role player that could be very efficient. But being elite means that you're above a lot of people. Rudy Gobert just getting putbacks or Rudy Gobert just getting alley-oops versus Giannis doing a spin dunk. That's two different styles, and that's what makes Giannis elite because he can do that at a similar percentage as Gobert. That's what makes him elite because he's doing it differently.
Hey buddy. Wrap
this up, brother. Poll.
Hey buddy. I looked at the poll. You're cooked. It's done. Just give it up.
If you would have, you was killing yourself, man. You
Hold on. Let me just close it out. The poll says Damo wins 64-34, so Ali is eliminated. I will say though, Ali, you know, he was arguing, brought up some good points.
Yo, Bezos, you threw this man a no-look lob.
Come on, man.
Bro,
he was on the right side.
If you started saying, instead of saying like how they finish as elite, bro, you started describing scenarios like Giannis spin layup being more effective and being more like, you know, that versatility being more effective.
No, Trey,
buckets, that would have made
I see what you were trying to say. Hey, niggas is coaching. Let's move it on. Let's stay rolling.
You saying Klay Thompson is elite because he a spot up shooter. Klay Thompson is elite shooter.
Intervention.
So what you should have done was. All right, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, bro.
Ali, I appreciate you for hopping on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for hopping on. Hope you had fun type shit. You know? Last word.
I was better than Cardi. I was better than Cardiac. That's my win today.
That shit is crazy.
Hey,
oh my God. Cardiac.
Hey.
If Ali opened his statement wasn't about shooting and dribbling, he would have lasted.
You did accomplish that, man.
He achieved his goal today. That's all that matters.
All right,
good shit, Domo.
Shout out to Ali, man. Shout out to Ali.
It's steps to success.
Bad shit, Domo.
It's no thing is failure. Steps to success.
All right, Damo moves on. Cruz, what's the next matchup?
Nigga, man.
We got Corey and KB.
Oh, damn.
Corey and KB.
Corey and KB, let's go.
Are you up next?
Say that.
Let me go ahead and get the prompts ready. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. Kawhi Leonard was. This is worded weird. Was Kawhi Leonard ever the best player on the planet?
No.
Okay. 2016 Steph Curry or current Steph Curry?
I say 16. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. 2016. I think 2016 as well.
Let's see. Ring culture is ruining basketball.
Yes. All
right. Player empowerment is ruining basketball.
No.
Okay. Basketball is more enjoyable to watch now than it was 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Jokic is already a top 4 passer of all time.
Top 4? No.
Magic. Damn. I can't think of.
Yo, niggas don't want to argue for real.
I'm saying. Motherfuckers are metagaming this time, bro.
Yeah, bro. You say yes?
You say yes?
I'll say he's a top 4 passer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I gotta act.
Let's see. Corey, go ahead and get started. Why do you think Jokic is not a top 4 passer?
I would like to respond.
Too bad, bro. What the fuck? The fuck?
I wasn't ready.
That nigga thought he had it like that, bro.
Yo, too bad. It's crazy. Too bad.
Thought he had it like that.
What the fuck?
Nigga
was like, nah, I'm gonna go after him.
Nigga thought he had the juice like that.
Oh yeah, like that, bro. You don't just go, nigga.
Bezos said, the fuck?
The fuck killed me.
I think that right now Jokic is probably at his peak this past 3 to 4 years. He's been coming along. I don't think it's even been long enough in order to say he's a top 4 passer of all time. I think that's kind of crazy. We have players like LeBron, Larry Bird, Steve Nash, Chris Paul, the people that have Magic Johnson. I put him at top 4 already, and he hasn't been at this high level for this long. I don't think I don't think it's fair. He hasn't been doing it long enough to even put him up there. I think he could probably get there one day, but I think it's a little bit premature to put him at top 4 already when there's people that did it for basically the whole length of their career. People was elite passer their entire career. I think it's too early to put Jokic at top 4.
KB?
Okay, that's it? He's done?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I got right now.
The reason why I believe Jokic is a top 4 passer of all time is because when we get into these conversations, sample size does matter to a degree, but like he said, it's been 3 years already. So to me, I think a 3-year sample size of one regular season and postseason basketball is enough for me. The comp is there as well. When you go down the 3 years, he's playing either a team that either won a championship like the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers or the Golden State Warriors in 22, or playing a finals runner-up in the 21 Phoenix Suns. So he's playing competition. He's playing teams that are championship caliber. And while going up against these teams, he's sustaining or rising his production, especially as a playmaker or passer. I think in situations like this, like we tend to like have different details in like smaller things, especially when it comes to like best passes of all times. It's very minute things that could change the conversation. And one thing that is heavily positive for Jokic is his size. The fact that he is 7 foot, he can make these decisions. He can make the harder pass in comparison to someone like Chris Paul, in comparison to someone like Steve Nash, in comparison to even someone like Larry Bird, who has size, but not the same level of size as Jokic. I think as well as his IQ and his decision-making is really, really up there. You can tell in certain series, especially against the Lakers, especially against the Heat as well, too, where they tend to try to force him to make him have the harder decision in terms of like weak side help and inviting like Aaron Gordon, I guess, to like cut back door, things of that nature, like finding guys seamlessly on the short roll as well too. He's showing you many different type of variation of passes too. I think he has the flashy pass, obviously the simple pass as well too. He usually makes a simple play as well, and he can also because of his playmaking advantage and the fact that he does have a lot of advantage creation, he can find the actual easier look, like a short roll to a weak side corner, which would allow Aaron Gordon to dunk the ball or something like that. So I think he's already up there as an elite passer, and he's shown the attributes to be one of the best passers of all time, in my opinion. Definitely top 4.
I'm not arguing that he's definitely top 4 is kind of crazy, because I agree almost everything you said. He is an elite playmaker. He is been doing that at a very high level. But we talk about top 4. We're not just saying, is he elite? Is he good? Is he have all these abilities? I agree with you 100%. But is he top 4? Is he above Chris Paul? Is he above Steve Nash? Is he above Jason Kidd? Is he above LeBron? These are the people that he's competing with. So we have a lot of people in NBA history that have been elite and have done it at this high level and done it for the duration of their career. I think the fact when we talk about things that are all the time, it sounds like more you making a peak argument, because this peak is just as high as almost anybody else. I agree with that. But when you talk about all the time, we have to I think the length of time they're doing it and doing it for the whole career is very vital to the argument when you put somebody top 4 above all these people. Just because before this season, people was even questioning if he's even the best passing big man of all time. So I don't think it's fair to elevate him to top 4 all time people. I don't think is a fair argument, because it hasn't been a long time. It hasn't been a long enough time. I agree he's elite, but
I don't know who's saying he wasn't the best passing big man of all time. I didn't really hear that argument, to be honest with you. 1, 2, you bring up like, it's all-time discussion, so you need to do it for a bit longer, which I can understand. Bro. What the fuck? You bring up someone like Larry Bird, who, even though he had a longer career already than Jokic, he just still didn't sustain the level of play to where he could be thrown into these discussions of a top 4 passer all time either. So for you to say that is a bit disingenuous to the argument. I also do believe that ability does matter. And in these arguments, you can project a little bit, because we do watch basketball every day. Assuming he stays healthy and he stays on a relatively solid team that can compete at a sustainable level.
Every day is crazy.
Say already, though.
Every day is
already
crazy.
Means
I don't know
right
about
now,
every
today.
day.
If you're projecting, that's a whole different argument. If you say he's going to finish his career as an all-time 4 passer, that's different. We're talking about already today as it stands.
I think already today, with what we've seen so far, he is a top 4 passer of all time, is what I'm saying. Like, even if we were to stop now, with what we've seen throughout the 3-year peak in Jokic, I guess, in his career, or even years prior where he wasn't in his peak, but he was
better than Magic
going up in the league in terms of his own ranking, you can see the athlete, you can see the decision-making, the initiating, and all different types of things. So that's my opinion.
Better than Magic?
He's not better than Magic or Braun, but there's 2 more spots. That's all that matters.
Better than Steve Nash?
Yes.
Better than Jason Kidd?
Yes.
Close out your top 4, KB. I'm just curious.
I got Magic, LeBron, Nash, Jokic.
I just said Nash. So I said Nash. You said no just now. I said Nash. You said no.
You said 4.
Yeah, but I just asked you if he's better than Nash. You said no.
Oh no. I think he's not better than Nash, Magic, or thing. I think he's better than Jason Kidd though. Sorry, my bad. I misheard you.
Well, poll is in. Corey, you did not get your get back this time, man.
Crazy.
58,
Him being
42.
a top 4 is crazy.
It was close at first, and then it just completely
top
flipped.
4 is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, it's not about the take; it's about the argument. You feel me?
I guess.
Nah. It's dead ass argument. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
you want a good
KD,
argument.
you know, got eliminated in the play-in tournament last time. Made it to
He got
round
eliminated
2.
Sam Brown last time.
Did he?
Wow, bro.
But you know,
he made it
Giannis. You know what Giannis said, bro? It's
on some shit.
Nah, bro. He's Yamcha,
Giannis said it's no failure in sports. I'm just taking steps to success. So next
Yeah, that shit was
time,
capped though.
Yamcha in the world tournaments, man. Yeah,
I'll make it further, bro.
All right, Corey,
come on,
go fuck your shit, man. Fuck your shit, man.
Plug your shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Your YouTube channel,
Like
like,
What's up, dude?
what's your YouTube channel type shit, man?
Nah, you trying to get me right now. This is crazy. But nah, bro. It's King Like Corey on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, man. I appreciate
Hey, YouTube?
saying Bezos.
No YouTube plug?
No YouTube plug,
Actually, there is a King Like Corey channel, but I private all the videos. So
Dog, you need to
it's
start one,
nothing.
bro. You funny as hell, man. No dick
nothing
suck.
there.
You funny as
For
hell,
those who
no
don't
dick
know,
suck.
Corey
I said you funny as hell, dog. You need to start,
apparently
bro.
Corey has a YouTube channel that has like actual following, but he does not want to say it for some
I can tell you
reason.
exactly how many subscribers I have.
And it's a decent size for my knowledge.
Where's my
Pause,
YouTube
pause,
video?
pause.
12,000.
Yo, like how deep are we talking about?
Unpause.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy.
46,331 followers.
I'm saying, and he don't want to say it, bro. Like
you don't want to upload on that.
I'm not posting right
well,
now.
is,
famous?
Is this 46,000 pre or post shorts?
I haven't posted any shorts.
Oh, 46.
All right,
that's
yeah,
pretty
hey,
sure.
you got me,
That's a
bro.
dub.
I'm not gonna lie, that's really
The last 28 days, I got 137,000 views, and I ain't even posted in months.
Is your face in the videos, or is it on some like voiceover shit?
Yo, send the link. I have never seen
this
this.
is crazy, bro.
I don't know why you're, bro.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
why you running, man?
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You trying to be Hannah
Hey,
Montana? Like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie. WAI, man.
Hey, W Corey.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, he
But
fancy,
again,
man.
I appreciate you guys having me once again. I will be back if he will have me. I appreciate it, bro.
Pause.
All right.
This nigga review socks,
Yeah,
nigga.
I'ma
He just
find your
review
channel,
socks. I swear, bro. He did some crazy
Hey, you
shit,
can
bro.
only come back if you plug your shit next time.
Reviewing stocks is crazy though.
Nigga said you could only come black. That's crazy.
All right, shout out to Corey, man. Next matchup, Cruz.
I know.
You got Trey and Go Bills.
Trey and Go Bells.
Time for me to put on the mask, baby. You already know what it is.
Now, let me just ask y'all.
This is your roommate?
Are there any specific like debates that y'all have had in the past?
Any of me and Trey?
Yeah, that
No,
like
not
have
really.
been heated type shit.
Besides me just hating on Steph and trolling. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Hey, Souls, I got you, man. Klay Thompson versus Allen Houston, baby. What's up?
I don't even nah.
Is that a debate that they had?
I'll be honest with you, no, that's not me.
No more crazy, bro. No
Nah,
more.
that's real hoop talk over there.
That's crazy.
real hoop talk.
All right, let me go ahead and get these questions in. I'm asking y'all again. 2016 Steph Curry or current Steph Curry?
2016.
If it was talking about healthy, it'd be a different argument, but I'll say 2016.
Okay. Is ring culture ruining basketball?
No.
Nah.
Has player empowerment gone too far?
No.
With certain players, yeah, but no.
Okay. Let's see. 2011 ring was overrated.
No.
What, Dirks?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Who's the best defender out of these three players? Dwight Howard, Rudy Gobert, or Draymond Green?
Draymond.
Yeah, I'm thinking Draymond too.
Niggas ain't trying to debate, man.
I mean, Draymond's the
You got a bypass, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga got fucking Ali and dog. Bro, stop talking.
I know, but that was free money. Come on now.
Niggas is crying. Debate.
LeBron is a top 5 Laker of all time.
Yes. Come on now.
Yeah.
LeBron is a top 5 scorer of all time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, easily.
Dude, can I just take?
This
was one you asked, please. Can we just take it?
What?
There was one you asked, bro. The Kawhi one.
The Kawhi one?
Yes.
Okay, was Kawhi Leonard ever the best? Well, but before I ask that, let me just do a variation of the last one. LeBron James is a better scorer than Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
No.
There you go. There you go.
Damn.
There you go.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
God.
Thank God. I can't lie.
Hey, good for Big Souls.
Thank God.
I may lose here, but I can't
shit.
I need clips.
Shit,
I need clips, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold up.
Give me my
Let's
clips.
go, baby.
Yo,
Hey, where
Trey,
my
go
wallet,
in your
bro?
bag,
Y'all
nigga.
see this?
Yeah,
It's
where my
over.
wallet?
Bro, I can see the thumbnail right now, bro.
Oh, right here.
Y'all see
This is a good one though. I can't lie.
Look at
this,
bro. Look at this, bro. That's 24, bro. That's my nigga.
All right, who want to start off?
Yo, let me start. Please, let me get the lick, bro. First off, we gotta talk about Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe, R.I.P. Great player, great guy. He is a great scorer. He showed multiple ways to score, but at the rate that LeBron does it, this dude is leading all scorers all time in scoring right now today. He's played in multiple eras. Dead ball era, he was still cooking, right? Modern era, he's still cooking. And even now, he's still cooking before the foot injury. He's a hooper. He is the most dominant paint scorer, or at least one of top 5 dominant paint scorers in the last 20 years that we have ever seen. Nobody can stop him from getting to the rim. He has very great handle at his size. Although in the earlier part of his career, he wasn't the greatest 3-level scorer. Later down in his career, he's gotten better, right? Even last year, the year with Russell Westbrook, he shot a career high in 3-point shots and shot a very solid percentage, around 35, 36, high volume, good efficiency. In his Miami years, he shot 40% from 3, showing his ability. He was able to show off some of his great mid-range ability, right? LeBron can score at almost all 3 levels. But forget that. We talk about bags too often in the basketball community. Let's just talk about it how it is. If you are dominant in one area, I feel like that's more valuable than being a 3-level scorer. Dominance is key. This man, LeBron, like I said earlier, dominated the paint. That was his spot. If you look at it, he led the league in paint points in multiple areas. Multiple eras, man. It's easily him. No debate.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
The almost a 3-level scorer argument is completely null and void. Like Kobe was obviously a 3-level scorer, even in the dead ball era. Like when he was still young in his early career. I mean, people like to say he got carried by Shaq, but he was still scoring like 28 points a game at the age of like 21 years old. On the path to a championship before he got injured. And then when he got injured, obviously the scoring went down. But I mean, pre-Achilles, Kobe could score at all 3 levels, could score all 3 levels in multiple different ways. He had the mid-range game, he had the post game, he had the 3-point game. He was still an elite finisher. He was super athletic, regardless. 8 or 24, he was super athletic. He was able to dominate the game in a multitude of ways. You had to put multiple defenders on him, and he would still score over those guys. His playmaking is also underrated, but we're not talking about that. But he used his scoring to make his teammates better, especially when he had teammates he felt like were adequate, like Pau Gasol. He used his scoring to make Pau better and make that that duo work and become a championship duo. I mean, when you talk about Kobe and talk about scoring, bro, you think of a wide array of skill that he possessed to score while also being one of the most efficient and high volume scorers in the league. Like Kobe's efficiency gets talked about, but when you look up relative true shooting, especially in the dead ball era, he's one of the more efficient guards, especially at the volume he was scoring. He's averaging nearly 30 points a game and a super against like the top defenses in the league. Like all the teams he went through in the West were the top defenses in the league, and he was still cooking them year in and year out. Pre-Achilles, like he was cooking them in multitude of ways. And when the playoffs happen, you can't always get to the rim. You need to be a 3-level scorer. I think being dominant at 3 levels is more important than being dominant at 1 level. If you're dominant at 1 level and you find a way to stop that, I mean, look at LeBron in 2008. Look at LeBron in 2011. Like you're an elite scorer, and he was dominant at one area, but teams figured that out. And when it got time to be in the finals, he got cooked. Like 2011, there's no excuse for him not to. If he's this better scorer than Kobe, that's not happening with Kobe. Because Kobe, you take away his mid-range game, he can still space the floor out. You take away his paint presence, he can still space the floor out by being a mid-range scorer. Like you take away LeBron's rim pressure, especially early on in his career, it was way easier to key in on him because he couldn't shoot. His mid-range game wasn't where it was now. And you mentioned also that LeBron was like still cooking the league today, pre-foot injury. I mean, he started off really slow this year. He had a good stretch where he was going crazy, especially when AD was injured. But to say he was cooking like he was like one of the best scorers in the league, especially early in the season, is not true. I mean, we were talking about LeBron falling off. We had guys like Lowe talking about is LeBron a top 20 player? Like LeBron like this argument that LeBron was cooking even today is not entirely true, bro. But yeah, Kobe's a better scorer. He's more versatile. He's definitively a 3-level scorer. He's one of the best 3-level scorers. He was super efficient in the dead ball era against the best defenses in the league. I don't think it's really I mean, it's a conversation, of course, but I mean, you're saying a guy's almost a 3-level scorer is already cooking your argument about who's the better scorer. I mean, he may have more points all time, but yeah.
That's because one, paint dominance is more important, and two, we talk about Kobe being a 3-level scorer, but especially later down in his career in some of his best years, we saw the dude struggle to kind of get to the rim, right?
That was post Achilles.
Put him under pressure, right? I'm not even talking about post Achilles. I'm not even talking about post Achilles. I'm talking about even before that. Even before that.
Like 2010?
Even in his prime,
2011?
Like 2010, 2011, even like the 2009 throughout run, he wasn't that great of a guy when it came to getting to the rim.
He made the finals 3 times and won 2 times.
Yeah,
2 titles.
He was a great scorer, but he still wasn't a good driver. But forget about that.
Elite driver. What are you talking about?
Forget about he wasn't an elite driver.
Yes, he was. He was elite at scoring at every level, especially during that three title run. Like he made the finals 3 times.
He was a good
you don't get past top 5 defenses every time you get to the finals without being an elite scorer, bro. Especially
I'm not even saying he's not an elite scorer. I'm just saying
I know you're saying against the rim, but you don't get to that point with it, like not being elite to get in the rim. Like he couldn't just shoot over everybody the whole time.
He was good at what he did, but all I'm saying is, bro, and I'm gonna pull from somebody else's argument. It's not always how you get the bucket. Efficiency matters. Kobe was efficient in the dead ball era. LeBron took it to another level. We seed him in the playoffs.
This dude's a Damo merchant.
Even ever touched?
Yo, spam Damo merchant, bro.
2018 run when it comes to scoring the basketball. I just want to hear that, man.
I can't say if he touched 2018 Bron, but I know he didn't go as low as 2011 Bron. That same year you're talking about with LeBron.
You know what's so funny?
You're talking about 2011 with Kobe. Wait, you're talking about 2011 with Kobe and scoring, and your guys LeBron when LeBron couldn't score over Jason Terry and who else? Like
you know what's so funny?
Niggas is making fun of Dirk being sick but can't score over 18 points a game. And you're supposed to be the best scorer in the league. You're supposed to be the best player in the league at that time.
You know what's funny though? You bring up 2011 Bron, which I give you that, right? LeBron was shit. I'm not even gonna sit here and deny it. But we gotta talk about 04 Kobe. The dude had Shaq on his team. He had Shaq on his team, and he still played like shit. Shaq is one of the greatest offensive players of all time.
It still wasn't worse. It still wasn't worse than LeBron.
Hold up. Shaq is one of the greatest offensive players of all time. That Shaq right there was still better than 2011 Wade, who I admit had a great finals run. He still had more gravity. He had more gravity than D Wade. He attracts double teams.
Are you really using that gravity argument to argue who's the better
scorer? Does that not matter? Does that not matter?
I mean, I don't think that really matters. I don't think that really matters, especially when LeBron's the best player on the team and he's averaging 18 points a game. As supposed to be the best scorer, the better scorer. And the fact that he couldn't score at all 3 levels really hindered his team. And the fact that he couldn't win that title was because he couldn't score at all 3 levels. If you're not a 3-level scorer, especially in the playoffs, you are hindering your team unless you're like, I mean, LeBron, Giannis, and those guys can get away with it. But I mean, when teams key in on that, we've seen it.
Why can't they get away with it?
Does it? Huh?
Why can't they get away with it?
Because teams can key in on that. Elite teams key in on your weaknesses.
Said LeBron can get away with it. There's a reason why he's one of the LeBron is
he can't now
because literally leading the playoffs in scoring all time
because he diversifies his game. Plus,
is it because he diversifies his game, or is it because he's just unstable when it comes to getting to the ring?
No, the nigga did the nigga not
he added other parts to his game. You're right.
In game 6 in 2012, if LeBron does not add a jump shot to his game, do they win game 6 against Boston?
Probably
you have to diversify your game bro, you said LeBron's almost a 3-level scorer, bro. Like, you have to be a 3-level scorer to lead your team to success, bro. Like in 2008, he couldn't shoot the ball. That's why the Spurs was like, oh yeah, he let him shoot. That's why they won. Then in 2011, he also still couldn't shoot the ball. The Mavericks did not allow him to get to the rim like that. He did not win the title. When he started diversifying his game, adding a mid-range game, adding a post game, adding a 3-point game, that's when he started being dominant. In 2018, he added the floater a lot. He had a game winner against the Raptors because he did a runner, banked it off the glass. He had multiple game winners.
It sounds like Paul Pierce is a better scorer than LeBron.
Even in 2014 with the Ray Allen shot. Before that, LeBron was jumped like 13 points in that quarter because he was shooting from the mid range. He was getting to the basket. He was shooting from 3. If you don't have 3 levels, bro, like you're not going to be a better scorer. So before that, for all of Kobe's career, he was a 3-level scorer.
All right, go Bells. Last point.
All I'm saying is this: you're basically proving to me that LeBron was an elite 3-level scorer. Especially later on in his career. Not only that, he's the best paint scorer we've ever seen outside of Shaq. He can't be stopped. We've already seen that. Even with the minimal jump shot, even in the Orlando Magic series, which is one of his greatest series, at a time where he wasn't that consistent of a shooter, he put up ridiculous playoff numbers. He's not human.
Did Kobe not put the ridiculous playoff numbers?
All right, last point. That was
not to LeBron's level.
Not to
LeBron's level.
Not to LeBron's level. I mean,
serve and mute, buddy. Nope. We gotta stop. We gotta stop, man. All right, poll is done. Go Bells is moving on.
That's too easy.
Too easy is crazy. Me personally, I wouldn't take that.
I mean, I knew I was gonna lose that because Kobe and LeBron and all that, especially since Kobe passed, rest in peace. But no, I knew I was gonna lose the argument. I had to go anyway. But I appreciate you,
bro. Wouldn't that help you? Because Kobe.
I feel like Trey had it because Go Bells, like you didn't put the hammer down hard enough. I agree with your points. I feel like Trey dominated way more of the debate than you did.
Yeah, because I was letting him speak.
It was just an easier argument.
Trey proved his point, though. I'm sorry, Trey. You proved his point when you said,
when he was talking about the
career when he was in Miami and Cleveland,
bro.
You proved
all
it.
You had to do, Go Bells, right, was make him answer your question about the 2018 peak. Look, you asked that question, he went straight to 2011.
Yeah, you got to bring that up.
Yeah,
you can't use the lows to shit on a player. You got to use the highs.
I was trying to let him speak. That was my fault.
Go Bells. You was a Damo merchant though. You was a Damo merchant, brother.
What? I was a Damo merchant. Get off my dick.
Nah. He said. Hey, I'm gonna take a piece out of another guy's book.
Yeah, dominated in terms of like the presence on the microphone.
And you also have playoff comp. Like you had those 3, you should have.
Yeah, I used them though. I just let him speak.
Because LeBron
already admitted that LeBron got better.
I made him admit to himself. He admitted himself. He was like, LeBron turned to a level.
I said LeBron had better playoff beats. What are you talking about?
LeBron
had better playoff numbers.
Kobe played like.
No, I mean, LeBron has better numbers. I mean, that's how am I going to deny he has better numbers? I mean, the longevity of LeBron, like
in terms of a defensive era, Kobe's probably playing arguably
Kobe got injured
while also still maintaining like solid numbers.
Surprised Go
Bells got to play a not good defense. He rose.
I brought up 2018.
I mentioned that though. Kobe's playing top 5 defenses, the best defenses of that era. And he's consistently dropping like 30 points a game.
Multiple
on high efficiency.
Hey, goodbye, Trey.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Trey.
I'm just trying to plug. I'm trying to plug.
Go plug. His shit is good, bro.
I appreciate B-Souls once again for having me on. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it past the first round again. You know what I'm saying? I'm T-Mac right now, but we move. My channels are GK Trey on YouTube, on Twitch, on everything really. It's GK Trey _ on Twitter as well. You know, fuck with me on Twitch, fuck with me on YouTube. I upload consistent content, reaction content, stuff like that. So I appreciate B-Souls once again. And hopefully y'all fuck with me, bro.
Always welcome back, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro. Have a good
day. Hey, be prepared to come back and lose next time.
Shit.
I hope they match me up with you.
You're a loser, bro.
He's a Thunder fan. Trey, he's a Thunder fan.
Saying that when you
lost. Bye-bye. I'm all right.
All right, last first round matchup. We got Mustard and Gifted, man.
My guy Omo, and I'm gonna see Omo tomorrow on Player's Choice as well.
Crazy.
Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, you on Player's Choice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
PC, man.
All right. Dwayne Wade is the closest player to Michael Jordan in play style.
Oh, that straight from the Blue app. It's crazy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you thought you had some. You thought you had one, B-So, didn't you?
Damn.
If you had did that with Trey, you would have Trey.
Damn. Got another one here. Steve Nash is the most overhated MVP in the last 20 years.
Oh no! Come on, man.
No, overhated. No,
Most overhated or overrated? What did you say?
Overhated.
Wait a minute.
Overhated?
Yeah.
Actually, when you say hated, I don't think he's hated. No.
Disrespected.
Yeah, he is the most disrespected. Yeah.
He's the most disrespected MVP
In the last 20 years.
in the last 20 years.
Yeah. Since the 2000s.
Does like the year of it matter, or
if we want to just round it down, since the 2000 most disrespected MVP.
right now, or like
No, 50 years ago.
In the last, in
right
the
now.
last,
no. I'm asking like in the season they won the MVP. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I just want to be clear.
I mean, I assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no.
And Mustard would say yes, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think he is.
All right, thank God, bro. God. Okay.
Wait. You said in the okay. Now,
Yes, when he said in the season, you talking about like at that moment, what people were saying, or now?
Now, like the discussion
right
now.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Oh. But that's like hindsight's now removed.
He is.
And talk like in terms of if you put out right now, just on like if you were on Spaces right now talking about the MVPs of the last 20 years, is Steve Nash going to be the most hated, disrespected player in that conversation?
Right now, yeah. He would be probably right now, yeah.
I don't think so.
That's why I asked in terms of the season, because now it's like hindsight, you can look back, all this and all
back
that.
then,
And
they were voting for him, so I mean,
Over Embiid and Westbrook? I'm just moving on.
They don't like that white man, bro.
Hello.
All right, Jimmy Butler or Jason Tatum right now.
Jason Tatum. Come on, man. Jason Tatum.
Tatum
or Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler.
Butler.
Run it.
Let's go.
Run it.
It's so nasty, Gifted. Come on,
Mustard,
bro.
I swear to God,
Let's go.
you better win this one, buddy.
That
you
is so
win this
disrespectful, bro. I'm so tired of this.
Mustard,
Running back, getting this love, bro. Oh my God.
Who does he got? He got Jimmy?
Yeah, he got Debo Samuel.
All right, go ahead, Mustard. Go ahead, Mustard. I swear to God, bro. If you lose, I'm gonna be mad.
No. It's not gonna happen. Look, man, Jimmy Butler. We understand. I understand he pleases you guys with the hustle, by having that heart. His story is great. You know, man came from nothing. Now he's got, hundreds of millions of dollars. I get it. Great story. Good guy. Nice character. Nice intangibles. Hustles. Putbacks, lobs, occasional shooting that's fake for one round of the playoffs.
I like this guy.
Gas it up.
I like this
we
guy.
saw this past year. Cook the Bucks. After that, wasn't the same.
Type shit. Go Mustard. Yeah.
Wasn't the same.
A bias.
Gas it up because he can cook Drew Holiday. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That's a common friend of the day. But he cooked a shorter, smaller player. I get it. He backed him down. They didn't send no help his way. But watch how Jason Tatum gets buckets. Watch how the defense reacts to him. Defensively, I think they're both elite defenders. There's nothing you can say about that. Jimmy's a great defender on that side of the ball. Great anticipation, can get in passing lanes, good laterally, I respect him for what he does for that Heat defense. Tatum, he's a great off-ball defender, got length, got size, good laterally as well, good help defender, covering for Jaylen Brown, who can't do nothing off the ball defensively. Got to cover for that. You know what I'm saying? And then in the playoffs, look, everybody talks about Tatum being on and off. Jimmy Butler has games where he'll score 12 points and nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it because we know he don't got that bag like that. Everybody be getting on Giannis for having no bag. If Giannis has no bag, Jimmy has a fanny pack. I'm telling you guys right now. All he does, he gets to the rim. He's great again to the free throw line. But outside of that, everything else is inconsistent. Jump shooting, inconsistent. You cannot tell me Jimmy is a reliable jump shooter. The ceiling of Jimmy Butler is so high that everybody forgets the floor of him, and the floor of him is 12, 6, and 6. And that happens a lot more than them 35, 7, and 7 games. It happens a lot more. Let's be serious here.
Y'all gassed it up. We just saw in the finals Aaron Gordon sitting on that little pump fake. Drive, pump fake. That's it. That stuff's not moving nobody the deeper you get into the playoffs. Cooking the Bucks fake defense in the postseason is not moving me. I'm sorry, it's not moving me. It's not enough. Y'all gas it up. Y'all overlook everything that Tatum brings to the game. Much more complete as a 3-level scorer. His mid-range shooting, I'll admit, is kind of non-existent. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of non-existent. But the man is still an elite finisher because of his length and size to finish at the rim. And his jump shooting more superior to Jimmy Butler. It's more reliable. Let's be serious here. So I'm sorry, man. I don't even understand how anybody can look at Jimmy Butler and watch Jason Tatum and say Jimmy Butler is a better player. But go ahead, Gifted. Let me know
I agree, Mustard. Go ahead.
Let me know how.
Let me know how Mustard's wrong, bro.
Okay. So B-Souls, I'm gonna need you to go on mute.
Okay, my bad.
Put the camera on me. Mustard, I hate to do this to you, but you realize you're talking to a Warriors fan who saw Jason Tatum choke the hardest in the finals. Jimmy Butler in the finals actually has been to the finals not once but twice in the same conference where, guess what, Jason Tatum is in that conference. But when Jimmy Butler actually went to the finals against the LA team with many players injured, Jimmy Butler carried and played very, very well in that series with guys missing time, with Bam and Dragic on the team. And guess what? You can talk about Jimmy Butler having games where he might score low, but the way he impacts the game on both ends of the basketball floor and from a playmaking sense is actually better than Tatum. You want to talk about Tatum? Let's talk about how many games in that finals versus Golden State where he would hunt the Curry switch, drain the clock out. It'd be 5 seconds left, and he would take a off-balance mid-range. And guess what? His favorite player is who? Kobe Bryant. Does he play like Kobe? I don't think so, because instead of actually getting to the basket and playing like a dog, he's giving the ball up to Jaylen Brown, CTE decision making. But guess why Jaylen Brown can showcase that? Because Jason Tatum also has flaws in his game. Ironically, Jaylen Brown is a worse version of Jason Tatum. That's why they don't win shit. And the funny part is, you mentioned the Bucks fake defense. The Bucks were a team that actually made it to the finals, and everybody, as soon as the Heat team lost in the play-in, they thought they were cooked. It was going to be a 4-game series. And what happened? Jimmy Butler came in that bitch, 56 points against the Bucks. And then in game 5, people were convinced no matter what happens, the Bucks are going to win this game. Jimmy Butler came in there, showed who's clutch, dominated the game in all facets, even got the game tired to get into overtime and clinch that and win. He's had multiple successful playoff runs as the best player, and the way that he plays basketball is a lot more productive than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum had a lot of questionable times both in this year's playoffs and specifically in the finals with the money on the line. I remember vividly as a Warriors fan, after game 3, Tatum still didn't even have that great of a game. They counted Golden State out because Boston just looked too deep. And then what happened? Curry, another guy, popped up and dominated them. And what was Tatum doing on the other end? Long three, shooting 28% on pull-up threes. Absolutely atrocious behavior. And then he comes out, looks like an MVP, and what happens in the playoffs again? Up and down, up and down. How does it go 7 games against a Sixer team where James Harden was the main reason why they won 2 games? That's very, very sad on Jason Tatum's part. You want to talk about Jimmy Butler? Let's talk about him not having the most talent here. No. That's fine. All I know is on paper, Boston had more talent on paper, right? And they were still able to beat their ass in 7. Still, they were still able to go to the finals 2 times.
What happened in that game 7? What happened in that game 7?
Jimmy Butler impacts the game at a higher level than Jason Tatum. Now, I understand if you want to project, that shit is fine. But in terms of what they've actually accomplished, the way Jimmy Butler played against the Bucks, the way that he played against the Lakers in the finals, Jason Tatum does not have multiple playoff series better than those performances, and that's facts. That's facts. You want to gas up fake shooting? I'm pretty sure Jason Tatum's 30. Does that move you? Because I've heard you say before, that 30 don't really move people like that. You going to switch it up now because we debating? Is that what you're going to do, Almo?
Oh,
you're not moved by that 30. I know you're not moved by that 30.
Shit.
Don't cap with me.
Jason Tatum has flaws. There are definitely Jason Tatum, no.
What?
He's not cooking. He's burning the house down. He's burning the house down. Jason Tatum,
just like Jason Tatum did in game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 against the Warriors, didn't have not one solid game. They tried to hype up game 1 because of the playmaking.
Now tell me.
Oh, guys, listen. He shot 2 for 18, but he's playmaking, guys. He's playmaking. What doesn't even play make better than Jimmy Butler, who played actually, guess what? better
That's not
defense
true.
than Jason
You're
Tatum.
capping. Let me tell you why you're capping. Let me tell you why you're capping. Let me tell you why you're
Jimmy
capping.
Butler actually
Griffin,
knows how to
Griffin,
get
let
to
me
the
tell you
line
why
no
you're
matter what he
capping.
shoots.
You're
He
capping.
didn't even
You're
play
capping.
that.
You're chatting. You're chatting right now. Let me tell you why you're chatting. Let me tell you why you're
He didn't even
chatting.
play that great.
Tell me what Jimmy Butler. Tell me what Jimmy Butler is doing.
What did he do in the
Tell me
fourth
what Jimmy
quarter?
Butler is doing
What did
against
Jimmy
the Bucks.
Butler do in the
Tell me
fourth
what
quarter
Jimmy did
against
against the
Boston
Bucks.
Game 6?
Tell me what he
Where
did
Derek
against the
White got a
Bucks.
bullshit game with
Tell me
her.
what he did against the Bucks.
Chat. Fate on the universe on the line. Fate of the universe on the line. The game winner was going to Marcus fucking Smart. Derek White saved Jason Tatum's career. If Derek White doesn't make this shit to at least 4 and 7, we are shitting on Tatum even harder. We're talking about Jaylen Brown constantly being bad. Guess why? Because we don't believe in Jaylen Brown making 35 and Jason Tatum making 35% of their caps because they're not those caliber of players, and you know that. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. Tell me I'm wrong. Do you have the Celtics winning? Do you have the Celtics winning?
That Celtics winning what series?
If Tatum is better than Jimmy Butler, do you still have them making it out the conference and winning a championship?
I think they are. Yeah, I think he is better. Yeah.
Okay, so no. I said if you think he's that caliber, when he gets to the finals, is he going to actually be good? Because when he played against a competent West team, how did he look? I've seen Jimmy Butler against West teams that had way more talent. With a LeBron James,
just chatting. You're chatting.
Jimmy Butler
had chatting right now. And let me respond, Gifted, because you keep chatting.
Hey, last point. We got to move on.
Last point. Well, I didn't even get to respond. Okay, let me respond.
I cooked you. That's why you can't respond. I cooked you.
You kept talking. Just because you're louder doesn't mean you're smarter here. You're not saying anything better. No, you're chatting. You're chatting. Let me tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong. You're talking about Jason Tatum in one series, and you're comparing Jimmy Butler in 2 series. That's different sample size.
I said 2 playoff runs.
No, you brought up the finals. I will talk to you about the finals. Tatum was really bad in that finals. I completely agree. I completely agree. Now, what happened with Jimmy Butler when he was so bad? He got swept by the Bucks. That Bucks team locked up by Giannis.
He was injured. He was injured in that series. He was injured. Don't lie.
But if I bring up Tatum's shoulder injury, what are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me if I bring up Tatum's shoulder injury? Oh, that's not valid.
I'm sorry.
That's not valid. No, we can't be inconsistent. We can't be inconsistent. No, we cannot be inconsistent.
I have 2 finals to show you.
I answered that.
2 finals to Tatum won.
Since I pushed away that argument,
let's talk about Marcus Smart being the lead shot maker at the end of games with Tatum on the squad. Talk to me about that.
You're wrong. But we've discussed that you're inconsistent about injuries.
Where now let's move on to the fact about Jimmy Butler's production against Jason Tatum. Where am I wrong?
Okay, you've already proven that you're wrong. You're brought about people carrying others. We've had moments where Duncan Robinson running around illegal screens was helping Jimmy Butler as well. Bam Adebayo, go look at that 2020 finals run. Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Goran Dragic. There were points in the series, games in the series you can find where Jimmy Butler was not even the best player on the court. When Jason Tatum is not the best player on the court for the Celtics, they lose. Jaylen Brown, with all his flaws for the most part,
with Tatum not producing this year.
I'm telling you right now, that finals that you're referencing, that finals where Tatum was so bad.
Celtics not blowing out teams with Tatum having 7 points in this year's playoffs. That didn't happen.
And then you brought up the Sixers series. What did Tatum do in that game 7? Tell me what he did in that game 7. Tell me to close out the series.
Game 7?
We can find multiple series. Just because you bring up them going,
we gonna talk about game 7. It shouldn't have won 7 games.
Bro, you act like the Sixers
are 7 games. We don't lie.
Hold on, wait, brother. You act like the Sixers are such a horrible team. You tried to knock him for going 7.
I never said that.
You did knock him for that. You did knock him for that. You knocked for that.
No.
Since you didn't want to tell me what Tatum did in that game 7, I'll tell you what Tatum did in that game.
He had 50 points. I know he did in that game 7. Let's talk about game 6. About game 7. What did Tatum do in game 6?
I don't think you know, so I'm gonna say.
I do know what he did.
51 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 61% shooting from the field, right? 6 of 10 of his threes, 11 of 14 at the free throw line. One of the greatest closeout game. Just broke your boy Steph. Knocked his record off by a point, so he can take over that game 7 record.
What did Jason Tatum do? What did Jason Tatum do in game 6 because that's not what we in that game? Right? Are you gonna talk about game 6 or not? Because I will acknowledge Tatum has high moments for sure.
All right, we gotta close it off.
No.
We gotta close it off.
He's having a stroke off, man.
We gotta close it off.
Going off.
Hey, shout out to Yardo. I wish I could have kept it going, but
yeah, that boy Gifted sweating like a pastor.
gotta end it. I did do a repoll, and the repoll is much closer. However, the final results, Gifted won, man. Mustard, you let me down, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna just say this: Mustard barely spoke. I'll be real. He got spoken over so much. But we moved though. Good shit by Gifted, man. Can't hate.
Damn. It's cool though.
Hey, that sounded a lot like hate, KB.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
I think it's the rebuttal part. Cap. The rebuttal part is like, I hate being spoken over, so I just let the other nigga rock. But sometimes it's to your own.
We have to have a loud off. Yeah, I gotta have a loud off, bro.
I feel it.
I want to see me. I'm gonna raise my voice like crazy.
Mustard, man, appreciate you for coming on. Deadass, appreciate you for coming on. Wish I could have had you for more rounds, but
I know
couldn't defend my guy Tatum, bro. Pause.
Unmute yourself, bro.
That was crazy. All right, Mustard, go ahead. Say goodbye to the people, man.
You're muted, bro.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, he's still muted. My bad.
Wow.
I was like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm muted. I know. But hey, you know, it's all good. Gifted made some good points. What? What's calling my name? What's up?
You're a loser.
You're a loser. You're about to lose right now. So I'm not worried about you. Gifted, you got to carry on for the African brothers. You got to represent for us. It's all good.
I'm literally right here.
My bad. I forgot KB's African too. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry.
You're nasty.
Okay, KB, you have to win because Gifted just talked over me, disrespected me. You feel me? It's all good. When we can fix this up, Gifted, I promise you that result. What was the result, B-Souls? What was it?
It's like 52-48, bro.
Wow. See that? If y'all let me talk, I promise you it would have been 60-40. I'm telling you right now, I would have cooked this man. I would have cooked. Look at him sweating, doing a bunch of exercise when he was doing that. This man lost 3 pounds.
He said he
debating me just now.
Yo.
You feel me? But it's all good. Appreciate you guys pulling me up.
Damn, B-So. I was trying to give Omo his credit. Omo hooped. Omo definitely hooped.
Nah.
No. Listen. You didn't believe half the shit she was saying, but she was hooping though. I give you credit. That was a tough bucket I got, but I did get the bucket.
I mean, I couldn't hear you. I didn't know.
No. Facts.
We gotta move on.
Y'all follow me on Twitter, all that down below.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Go follow Young Mustard on YouTube, all that. I'll be right back. I got to go get a towel. I turn my fans off every time for these debates, bro. Hold up.
My boy's sweating like a pastor, bro. It's actually crazy.
We are going on to the conference finals type shit. Cruz, what are the matchups?
Damo KB, Go Bells, Gifted.
Damn.
Oh, I guess the finals are gonna be me and Damo.
Oh shit!
I'm seeing my comp early. That's great.
Oh shit! All right, let's get this.
Damo got fans, so he got the fan boots, home court advantage.
Yeah,
this is crazy. Mickey Mouse run.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse run.
All right. Whatchamacallit? First prompt: is Bol a bad player, or does he just need opportunity?
I'm not arguing that.
Opportunity. He just needs opportunity.
I'm not like.
He just don't want to argue. Okay.
No, he needs opportunity, bro. I'm not familiar with Bol, bro. I'm not keeping up with that nigga, man.
All right.
You think you're not familiar because he sucks?
I don't know.
Oh my god. All right. Do front offices over or undervalue draft picks?
I would say undervalue.
I say undervalue too.
Oh my god.
Overvalue. They overvalue. I say overvalue then. Fuck it. I'm trying to argue.
Okay. There you go. Damo, go first.
All right, make this shit short, sweet, and simple. NBA teams overvalue draft picks for the simple fact that a lot of these front offices suck when it comes to the draft. A lot of niggas don't know how to evaluate draft picks, therefore they overvalue them. You'll see a team like the Jazz. Well, you'll see a trend where a team will end up getting a guy late or a guy in the second round. Therefore, they feel, oh man, damn, now I got to trade 5 second-round picks and get a bunch of second-round picks because it has actual value. When in reality, it really doesn't. A lot of you don't know how to scout. A lot of you don't know how to evaluate talent. When you get talent, you don't know how to actually let the talent flourish, develop talent, anything like that. It is rare to find. It is a very small amount of teams that actually can develop the talent that they do get. Therefore, I would say majority of the teams on average, definitely overvalue draft picks. All you guys are not the Thunder. All you guys are not the Rockets. All you guys are not the Pistons. All you guys are not the Magic. You can't get a bunch of these young, talented guys and actually make them flourish. Who is that? Anywho, yeah, that is. I rest my case.
I think the reason why I say that draft picks are getting undervalued because a lot of teams are just giving up their draft picks willy-nilly especially in terms of trade. It's for like championship aspirations. For example, like the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers gave up like a lot of
who is this nerd?
Their depth as well to acquire someone like Donovan Mitchell.
Who the fuck is this nerd, yo?
A really good spot where they have picks. They can obviously scout. They can find players that fit within their system, develop them, and eventually trade them to get bigger pieces as well. So I think when you actually do use it properly, especially in today's NBA, it does become a lot undervalued because of just certain teams that I guess overvalue them in a certain way because of a numerical system. And in reality, when you treat them like the actual quality of the pick, you actually see that it's become a lot more undervalued in today's NBA, in my opinion.
In recent history, what has the Cleveland Cavaliers done with the majority of their draft picks? What are these teams that are giving up their futures to win now? What have they done? What have the Clippers done in the draft to make you say, okay, they shouldn't have given up all those draft picks to form the team that they have? What have the Wizards done? To not the Wizards. Who was it that? Was it the Rockets that gave a bunch of picks to the Wizards to get John Wall, or vice versa? Either way, what has any of those teams done in recent times, well, before they got the picks, to make you say, oh, yeah, them getting a boatload of picks definitely means, or definitely shows that they're going to actually develop this talent or do well with this talent? They don't typically do well. You don't see teams that have a good developmental system or teams that actually develop their talent giving up their futures. The Boston Celtics, they are very, very shiesty with their picks. You don't see them just throwing away a bunch of picks when it comes to getting guys who are trying to build these teams. They value their draft picks. The Warriors are the same way. They're not giving away a boatload of draft picks to form all these teams. They might give up one or two, but they're not giving up how the Timberwolves gave up for the Jazz. Who have the Timberwolves drafted in recent memory outside of Anthony Edwards that was worth fucking talking about? Outside of and between Cat and Ant, who did they draft that was really worth talking about that they kept or re-signed after their rookie extension came up?
A team you bring up was LA and OKC, and I actually think that's a fantastic example. LA obviously has not done anything yet due to injury. If you want to say, it doesn't matter. In the playoffs, they have been eliminated multiple times. Kawhi Leonard has obviously been hurt. PG hasn't shown up. And OKC has gone a haul of draft picks. And when I mean a haul, I do mean a haul. And they have a young core, a core that which I'm actually very, very high on. One of my hot takes was actually they were going to be a top 4 seed because of the fact that SGA is at a level where he's at now, and he has the potential to rise, and he's very young. You have guys like Chet, his ceiling is actually really, really high. Josh Giddey as well. The two J-Dubs, their core, along with their player development team, has shown when you actually take the time to develop guys, you develop valued players in our league, which eventually could actually turn into multiple draft picks if things end up going south. So in my opinion, that's a perfect example of a situation where you see an opportunity, you take care of it because you had a valued player at the time, and you flip it and you turn it into multitudes of draft picks, valued players, and a very good player development team at which the NBA is actually looking at them as one of the younger, better teams in our league. So I think that example is a pure example of why the draft picks are actually undervalued in today's league.
You're a cook, buddy. I rest my case. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. The poll is in, and Damo wins by a landslide. I ain't gonna lie.
I really got to tell that. That's crazy. You walking out trying to sell?
I'm not too familiar with the draft shit. I'm not. That's not me, but it's cool.
So it's a top.
I'm not. The draft is really not my thing, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Okay, go ahead, plug your shit, man.
Well, I appreciate you letting me on. You know what I'm saying? At least I made it to the playoffs this time. It is what it is, though. GG's to Damo. Obviously, he's a lot more draft oriented, I guess is the right word. But yeah, appreciate you letting me on.
Slight diss? Damn.
You said what?
Slight diss. I guess he's just more draft oriented.
No, he is. I'm literally not like familiar with like draft and stuff like that, especially in terms of young guys and picks, and like I just don't really get into that a lot. He literally talks about it all the time. Like it's one thing he likes talking about in the NBA. But my socials is KB Knows Ball on literally everything, YouTube, Twitter. That's the main 2 sources I use. Go Bells is saying unmute me, I think.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
Why was I muted?
Because you was yelling in the background, bro.
No, I wasn't. My thing was
muted. Your mic, bro. Your mic. Oh. Are you good? I'm confused right now.
KB, go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, KB Knows Ball on everything. Appreciate you, B-Souls. Appreciate Cruz for doing what he does in the backstages, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I have a request though. Can I stay for these finals? I'll be on mute. I just want to stay and watch.
Go ahead. Go
hey,
ahead, man.
Yes, you may, buddy.
Yes, you may.
Appreciate it though.
Also, let me just say this, man. Fuck it. Go Bells. Tell Mustard he might have to come back because Damo might not be here for the final round if he.
What?
Yeah, if he can sub in, that'd be great. But I don't know if Damo can make it to the final.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That just
I mean, it
Did he
was gonna
dip?
be free money regardless, but I understand.
But can Mustard sub in? Like just.
I'm gonna see. Give me a second. Hey, David.
Yo, KB, don't worry. You'll be the next option.
You might have to be a sub, man. Hop on your computer. You might have to be a sub. What's up? Because Dom might not be coming back.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yo, what happened? Oh shit.
There's a possibility Damo might not. Hold on. Give it to him.
I'm just gonna unplug it, bro. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. There's a possibility that Damo might not be able to make it to the final round because of some shit happening offline right now. If he doesn't, would you be able to sub in?
Do I get a rematch against Gifted?
If Gifted beats Go Bells,
I mean, you know that's not happening, so I guess we're gonna be going against each other.
or if Go Bells beats him, y'all can just do it right there, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Pause. First of all.
Oh man.
All right, I'll see how whoever wins. Bro, nobody's coming here, bro.
Wait, relax.
What, you want to say something?
You want to say something? She a spectator.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I know more
Say
about
something.
basketball than all y'all niggas.
Bro, we were talking about the OKC trade. Chris Paul pulled off that trade. You know that, right?
I'm not answering that.
Bro, just tell him, bro.
type shit. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. All right, next matchup. Go Bells and Gifted.
Gosh, bro, y'all can be right.
You tickling him, bro? What's up?
My thing is muted.
You're not
Go Bill
muted.
should probably turn up his mic a little bit.
We can hear you right now, bro.
Oh, dude, hold up. That's why I've been. Dude, what? Yo, give me a second.
And no problem, bro.
Yo, give me a second, man. My mic's on trash.
I'm not gonna lie, be so the fact that you came off the microphone, hyping up Mustard when he was talking about Tatum is crazy.
Do I sound better?
That was some nasty shit.
Hey,
look silhouette back there, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
do my thing. All right.
Nigga, the polls were so fucked. Oh my god.
Dom, you low key caught him at a. That was a bad argument for you, man.
I'm gonna disable KP's.
That's the only thing that nigga knows about
I had a better
basketball.
argument,
For
I'm not
being
gonna
real.
lie. When you do take care of the draft picks, it actually becomes undervalued. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why my thing just switched. It switched off to something else. I'm so sorry, B-Souls. Will you forgive me?
Yes, you're good. You're good. All right.
Thank you, Big Dick.
Are there any topics that y'all like are heated about that y'all know like you guys are in opposite
Heated
directions?
topics.
So there's one thing I always say. I'm gonna bring up something. I would say that 2016 Russell Westbrook was better than Kevin Durant. I'm not sure if anybody else agrees with that in 2016, but 2016 Russell Westbrook was the best player in the Thunder. That's something that
The only thing that I care about would be the thing I talk with Mars about. Wait a minute, say that again, please.
I said in 2016, Russell Westbrook was the best player on the Thunder. He was better than Kevin Durant. I'm talking about the entire year.
The whole year.
Yes.
Start to finish, including the playoffs.
Yep.
They both collapsed in the playoffs. That's not hot enough, bro. I don't feel passionate about that.
You don't feel passionate about that? Okay. What about what about the 2019 Kawhi one? 2019.
What's that one for you?
That one's for me. I think he is. I think he was the best player in 2019.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Are you passionate about it though? Passionate enough?
I mean, I don't believe it, but I'm not passionate in it though. I don't believe it.
Okay. I was about to say you want to do like you could do something with chat or something. I guess.
I got a couple.
You got a
things.
couple? I know Beast
Um,
will be cooking, bro.
Andrew Wiggins and players like him are busts.
Oh. Ooh.
Andrew Wiggins and players like him are bust. Who are other guys you would name?
Well, essentially the concept is like, can you be a good player in the NBA but be a bust because of you like missing your expectations by a mile type shit? Because going into the league, he was getting like T-Mac, LeBron comparisons, and he ended up being a very solid player. However, like he was not that player. So would you consider that a bust type shit?
I mean, no, I wouldn't think that's a bust, but I'm not gonna lie. Where's the passion? I don't.
Yeah, that one right there. That's not something I'm gonna be.
All right. Let's see.
It's crazy because it's a Warriors Thunder fans out here, bro. Actually crazy. We should have some. We should have some.
That shit is crazy a little bit, yeah.
Kyrie is a more skilled player than Giannis.
No.
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 All right. Already got hella,
he was like, damn it.
already got hella clips about Steph Curry and Magic for some fucking reason. Let's see. How do y'all feel about the bubble ring?
Fake.
It's a ring. I don't really.
Is it fake or not? Do you think?
I don't think
it's a
it's
fraudulent ring. Okay.
Hey, you want to do that?
We can do that if you want to do that. Then that's fine, I guess. I'm just not moved by some shit.
These niggas get bubble and I get draft stock, man.
Yo, Bezos, give us two more. Give us two more. Two more.
All right, wait, no. Fuck it, because I don't want to be too hard. Are you passionate about the Kawhi one? If you are, I'll raise up to your level.
Okay.
If you are,
I'm kind of passionate about the Kawhi one. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Bet. Okay.
Cool. Let me just do it for the clip. Kawhi Leonard was the best player in 2019.
Yeah. No, he was not.
Still go Bells. All right, Gobi, you can start off, bro.
Okay, first off, we got to start off with the immediate argument. Now, I understand some people brought this up in the past, talking about, hey, when you win a ring, that's not the end all be all. The path does matter. How you get it does matter, right? It is the truth. The Raptors were not favored. Going into the league, going to the playoffs that year, they were not favored to win a championship because Kawhi was on that team. What he did throughout that run, the fact that he had that crazy Sixers series, despite Siakam dealing with injuries, despite him having absolutely no help offensively, absolutely insane. He had one of the greatest scoring playoff runs we've ever seen, and he is a consistent riser as we've all seen. Not only was he so great offensively, not only was he able to get to his spot all over the floor, be a 3-level scorer like he was, get to the rim, play off ball, play on the ball. He was also an elite defensive player. The fact that he was able to do that, win Finals MVP, outplay Giannis, and step up when it mattered the most, to me, that's all that it takes. Kevin Durant, yes, he had a nice playoff run. His playoff run got cut short, but at the same time, I'm not giving Durant much props. You know why? It's because he was playing with Steph Curry. I'm not Dick Riley. Like, that's not as impressive as what a guy like Kawhi did. I'm sorry, right? I guess LeBron James was another one. He missed the playoffs. I was hearing all this hype about the Lakers. What did they do in 2019? Absolutely nothing, right? So if we see that, if you look at those players, which were his biggest comp, right? You could say Steph Curry, but I mean, I'm not really moved by what he did either. I understand he didn't have much help in the finals, but he didn't do much either. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Yeah, he didn't do much. You heard me, bro. And even, he did not do much, bro. And even that Rockets series, I was talking to Mustard about the other day. The Rockets series was, yes, he had them nice second half games. But if I'm being honest with you, bro, he wasn't that crazy. Yeah, he wasn't that crazy throughout that series, dude. The Rockets had him in secret prison. Nobody was talking about it, though. But hey, man, that's all I had to say about Kawhi. We all know who he is. We all know how he is. He is him.
Really?
Okay. Out of respect for Go Bells, I did not cut you off. As soon as I heard the Steph Curry shit, my instinct was I didn't do that. I'm be respectful. No, Kawhi Leonard was not the best player in the world, and there's a myriad of reasons for why he's not. But let's start with the number one reason. You can't be the best player in the world off of one run. It just can't be the case. He missed the most of the games from the season prior. And before that, there were other players already etched in that conversation above Kawhi. LeBron just had the 2018 run the year before he went to that Lakers team, who was not a good enough roster to make it to the playoffs. And the number one thing that I hate is people forget, like, it was fun to laugh at Toronto because of what LeBron James did to those teams. That's fine. But when Kawhi got to the Raptors, people really disrespected that Raptors team. But guess what? They were good enough to the point where Kawhi Leonard could sit and not play basketball. Which brings me to my next point. Kawhi Leonard has been afforded the grace of missing regular season games to get himself healthy and ready for the playoffs. But other players like a Steph, like a LeBron, like a Giannis. These players play the majority of their regular seasons at a super high level, and then the playoffs they're expected to perform. And the funny part is you tried to downplay what Steph Curry did versus the Houston Rockets. I'm sorry. When Steph and Kevin Durant were on that same team together, Steph was absolutely hooping. And when KD went out, I remember the Rockets were up. What happened? They lost that game. Then they go to a game 6 at James Harden at home, and people were like, oh, KD's gone. Maybe it's fair. Maybe James Harden is the real MVP. Maybe he is better than Steph Curry. Steph goes scoreless. I remember Twitter. They're killing him, all type of shit. Then come that second half, Steph scores like pretty much the rest of his 30 points in that second half, dominates the game, and takes him to the finals. And let's talk about the finals now. Steph Curry was breaking that Raptors defense so crazy. They ran a box and won. And the players that Steph were playing around were clearly inferior to a Raptors team that had mastered that defense. That defense is by far one of the best defenses that we've seen in NBA history. And once again, it was a good enough roster to where Kawhi was supposed to have fresher legs coming into the playoffs. And towards the end of their playoff run was kind of looking wobbled in terms of his health anyway. My best player in the league, a guy that I'm looking at, is a guy who's able to play a lot of games in the regular season at a high level, actually make an all-NBA team and produce in the playoffs as well. Kawhi Leonard is absolutely a great, phenomenal player. But in terms of managing his load during a regular season, he needed the Raptors to afford him that luxury to be able to play at that high level in the playoffs. And one run does not make you the best player. You need body of work. Body of work moves me more than you scoring 35 points on Damian Lee or JaVale McGee in Switch. That doesn't really move me like that, in my opinion.
Okay, I have a question for you real quickly. Who do you think was the best player in the league during that run?
I think at that time, LeBron James, off the last 3 years, was still the best player in the league.
Now, although I do agree with some of what you're saying, you do have to have a little bit of like, hey, seasons prior to say, hey, we are better. The fall off that LeBron had that season, in my opinion, his lackluster defense, not to mention his offense not being the greatest, I can't ignore that. I just can't. And I understand Kawhi, he didn't play enough games, but at the end of the day, also what matters to me as well is my players stepping up when it matters the most, baby. They were not supposed to be there, man. Mm-hmm. They really weren't. What?
Okay, so I don't want to cut you off, but my thing with the LeBron thing, I think it's fair that you want to say that, but again, the context is that was LeBron's first year in LA. That was after he had a dominant playoff run through 2018. He floor raised that team into the playoffs and then dominated the other teams to get to the finals. I understand that. Best player in the league is never predicated off of 1 year runs. And again, I respect what Kawhi did in the playoffs, absolutely. But that Raptors defense is the reason why they won. Kawhi Leonard absolutely was able to show up. I agree with you. But again, he was afforded that grace in the regular season by not being able to play games. They had a positive record without Kawhi Leonard on the court, so he could do that.
But we can also say, okay, first off, I just find this funny to me how, as a Warriors fan, you're discrediting players for winning without their best player.
No.
That's just one thing. But also Kawhi Leonard, right? You brought up defense. Wasn't he not the best defender on that team?
He was a great defender. I never said he wasn't. The system that they were running in terms of a defensive unit with their backcourt and their front line, as a whole, the roster was great. And Kawhi played a big part in terms of being a POA guy. But with the scoring load that he had, Siakam actually rose a lot in the playoffs as a defender to take the pressure off of Kawhi to have to produce at such a crazy level on defense as well. And as the series progressed, you saw Kawhi start to dip in terms of his health. In the finals, the team roster as a whole, that unit is the reason why they were able to be so dominant. And they didn't even play a healthy team in the finals. Are you going to tell me that since Kawhi Leonard is the best player, if KD was healthy, they would have beat them? Are you saying that?
I'm going to be you. I think they would have beat them. I don't think they would have beat them. But
you smoke.
I'm saying if KD was healthy, they're not beating the Warriors. Kevin, I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and deny it, right? They're definitely
this is a crazy poll,
matchup.
by the way.
That being said, a lot of people, what I hear a lot of people say, hey, play who's in front of me. Kawhi play who's in front of him. He stepped up. And we want to talk about the Warriors series, which is fine. You can bring that up. I can bring up the Sixers series. I can talk about players not fully being healthy on his own team and him having to backpack a huge load and basically will his team to a win. We saw him hit one of the greatest game winners in NBA history. That corner fade, absolutely beautiful, right? We saw him do that. We saw him get past Giannis. Down 2-0. Come back. He defended, played very well. Now, I wouldn't say, I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to hop on and say he defended Giannis because we all know he wasn't Giannis' primary defender. But in moments, he stepped up and he made things hard for him. He outplayed the MVP, the guy who was supposedly, at the time, during that regular season, the best player in the league.
And I don't disagree with these takes that you're making, but my problem is, again, for me, best player is not predicated off of one run. The fact that he was able to sit out and the Raptors were a positive team in the East, going on win streaks without Kawhi Leonard, he was not taxed during the regular season into the finals. Giannis was a dominant MVP because he played the majority of the games, dominated both ends of the court, and then played the playoffs as well. I feel like if Kawhi had to manage that load during the regular season, he might not have been as productive as he was in the playoffs. That's my point.
So, and I'm just going to give you just a quick hypothetical here, right? Let's say Joel Embiid actually played well in the playoffs. But, like, I think the Sixers had, like, a positive record when he was not playing. They actually had a very solid record when he was not playing, right? And let's say Joel Embiid does what he does and he, wins the championship, right? Like, after the two shitters that he's put up the last two playoffs. We call him the best player in the league?
No, because it's based off multiple seasons. I never go off of one body of work. If he does that for 3 seasons and wins for those 3 seasons back to back to back, the body of work on top of what he's produced in the regular season and the playoffs would then make him that caliber of player. But he's also just not that caliber of player in my estimation anyway.
So you think Kawhi is, he just didn't play the games. That's basically
That's what it is for me. I think Kawhi's really, really good. He was really, really good in the playoffs, but best player for me has always been built off body of work multiple seasons. Because if that's the case, you can get some really nasty takes out there when we know that one player is better than the other. You could have said, you know what? I think Dame's better than Curry because Curry missed the whole season, but Dame was crazy. But we all understand based off body of work, it's not even close. It's not even a combo.
Let me just add to the conversation, I guess, at this point. You don't think it changes every single year? There's a new best player in the world every single year. I feel like that's.
I don't see the merit. No. But I don't see the merit, right, in saying based off this one run that had a lot of context for pretty much every team and your team, that this guy is the best player in the league off of one run. For me, body of work is better because you get to see what these players produce. Now, I don't do the 5-year, 8-year. No, I do a current body of work. I think last 3 years is a fine benchmark to tell us who the best player in the league is, because typically a player's drop off doesn't really happen until it's 4 years or 5 years in. 3 years is a fair enough sample size to see, okay, he's done X, Y, or Z in the playoffs year after year after year, and you can compare what he did in the regular season to the playoffs. With Kawhi Leonard specifically, if I'm looking at his 3-year stretch, he missed an entire season before that. He had a dominant season before, got hurt. The games played for the Toronto Raptors when he came there, to me, matters. I think he's that guy for sure, but for you to produce that in the playoffs on a team that the defense with you there produced, it's hard for me to just say you're better than a LeBron James, who I saw play at a high level for multiple seasons. That's my only issue with you, bro.
And I understand what you're trying to say. I just still don't I don't feel like we should just ignore like LeBron should be taxed for that LA season.
But how can you tax him that hard when he got injured though? Because he got injured that year too.
He got injured the first year. I mean, I'm still gonna tax him because he didn't even play well when he was healthy. He wasn't the best player. He didn't play in that LA year. I'm talking about the LA year. He was not playing like the best player on the planet when healthy.
But based off the last 3 seasons for LeBron James in comparison to Kawhi, he played more games. He produced more at a higher level overall. And again, in that last season with LA, that was his first year in LA on a younger team, and he got hurt. I don't think that one season is going to overweigh the other 2 in my mind. I don't think so. And on top of who LeBron was as a player, this isn't like 2020 LeBron, 21 LeBron, like 15, 16, 17 LeBron was a beast.
Okay, I understand that point. I understand that point there. I just don't think. I think Kawhi Leonard. This is just I'm just gonna say my last point right here. I just think Kawhi Leonard, what he did that run, just overshadowed the rest of those runs. Now I understand we're talking about 2018 Bron. He was absolutely incredible. I just think, hey, the player. I think it can change each and every single year. Because we can turn around and say, hey, Jokic is not the best player in the league right now. He had 2 back-to-back MVP seasons, but hey, Steph, he had a great playoff run. He was absolutely incredible. Are we going to put him on top of the world? I'm not going to do that, right? Or Giannis for his 2020 run, right? 2021 run. I'm not going to I put him on top of the world. But it's specifically for that run. That run, I feel like when you win a championship, especially at a certain year, I think it takes you over that hump. If Kawhi didn't win, I'd completely agree with you, right? But the run he had, the historic scoring playoff run that he had, I can't deny it.
Yeah, and for me, yeah, okay. And for me, my take is that the best player in the league is based off multiple factors. And for me, I think it makes more sense to look at a bigger sample size of games for both players to see how they produce in their last 3 seasons. And for me, as good as Kawhi was in the playoffs, during the regular season, Kawhi was afforded the grace of not having to play a high amount of games because that Raptors team was a lot better than people realized. They had a strong record without Kawhi Leonard, and their defense helped them win a lot of games. And the reason why they were able to win the championship is Kawhi Leonard, to his credit, played at a high level, but the pieces around him developed such a strong postseason defense against the teams that they played, and they were able to successfully get away with running boxing one on the team that they played into finals based on the personnel that was available. Again, that's not taking anything away from Kawhi, because I do believe Kawhi is a great producer, but in terms of the games played, for me, that's really the answer. I can't do that when I've looked at LeBron for those 3 seasons based on his playmaking and how he's contributed to the teams that he was on, especially with that 2018 run, and say that Kawhi would be better than that at that point in time. And it's mainly just a games played and sample size argument. So that's my argument.
Okay.
All right. With that being said, appreciate y'all. I think y'all argued well for both sides. To be honest, I wasn't even thinking about the whole cumulative thing. I thought you would just say, "Yeah, Curry had a better season that year."
I tried to not cut you off, Go Bills, because listen, I be getting turned up and shit. I feel you.
All right. With that being said, even after the repo, it actually got worse for Go Bells. 67-33. Get the moves on, man.
Let's go.
You got cooked on your topic, bro. It's tough.
Let's go. Let's go.
What was the first poll?
It was I think now it actually went back to it was 65-35.
It was 65.
Shut up. Nah, hey, give this sweep to the whole house, bro. What's up with that house, man?
That's his house.
Nah, that's his house now, bro. Give her the keys.
Crazy.
Well, get out of here, man. Y'all suck, bro. I swear.
It's how this shit in my house.
Damn, Go Bells. I thought I was going to see you in the finals, bro. I thought I was going to see you on outside.
Dom was getting. I'm gonna give Gifted his shout outs. My color. I'm gonna give Gifted his shout outs because he's a good debater. But Dom has gotten free eats this entire time, dude. I'm not even gonna you've gotten free eats. Biso's been matching them up with easy.
Go home, loser.
You're a loser, bro. Next time,
Says the guy that lost.
Bisos, please, for the love of God, the next one we do this, bro. Put me and match me up with this man first round, please, bro. We need Goku Vegeta first round of the tournament, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Vegeta, you're Krillin. Get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Come on now. Get out of here with that, bro. You know I'm Goku, man.
All right, go do your plugs, man. Appreciate you for coming on. It's that has been a minute since I've talked to you, so I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I know, Big Dick. Come on now.
What?
Hey, yo.
We plugging right now?
Yes. Why'd you
Okay.
say that?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He calls a lot of people that I don't know.
Thank y'all for hopping on, man. My YouTube channel, Gobi. Me, my Twitter, Gobi779. Y'all already know what it is. I be streaming and stuff like that. I finally moved in, so I can start my stuff back consistently. Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Y'all go check out everybody else on here. You know, Biso's beyond penis, but hey, man, he's cool.
Side note, I'm glad that your brand is Gobi, man, because I remember when we first. I remember Jay Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Damo, I remember Jay Smooth, and when we got the name reveal, that's your name? But I'm glad you embraced that shit, bro. Type shit, bro.
I have to change it because somebody else had my name, bro. Shut up, man.
Nah, getting laughed at IRL is crazy.
I swear, bro. It's all over me, man. But yeah, thank y'all for having me on, dog.
All right, peace out, man. Peace out.
Both you losers about to sit in a room and talk about how y'all lost together.
Shut up, Dom. Bro, yo, please be so. Please
hey, get the BBU boys out of here, buddy.
I would have gave me this problem. I would have been gifted head ass. Fuck out of here, losers.
All right, with that being said, we got the final. You know what I'm saying?
What final music?
The two sweatiest niggas. Let's go.
on God, Domo. On God.
Nah, I feel the towel, man. I do that shit. Damo
Hey
and
man,
Gifted
we
in
get
the
started
final
real quick,
round.
man. Big salute to B Souls for hosting this event. Shout out to Domo. Dope guy. I've known him for some time. He's also on Player Choice as well. And Let's Keep It a Buck, so tap in with him. And I appreciate you making this far, man. I got my 2K already.
Damn.
So with this shit, I can get two 2Ks.
He said he appreciates you making it this far type shit. How do you feel?
I appreciate that.
This little humble ass. Oh my God! Everyone, let's all be
I'm
grateful.
just happy to be
Fuck
here, man.
that. Thought you would be
happy to be
in
here,
third.
man.
I'm surprised you here, nigga. I thought
No,
you
you're
would have
not.
been lost. I told you from the beginning, yo, Gifted, you're gonna be in third place. So I thought you'd have lost last round, but you got go bells. I mean, how could you lose the Krillin?
Wait. I faced Mustard in the first round. Who did you play in the first round? Let me know.
Don't matter. First.
Okay. Now it don't matter. All right. Indeed.
Is Mustard comp? Mustard's not even a top 3 condiment. Is that comp for real? Like, what
He's better comp than what you know. He is better comp than Ali. That's a fact.
Hey.
Not too much on Ali.
If you want to.
Hey, not too much on Ali, man. Not too much on Ali.
Okay. Indeed.
All right, man. I'm gonna start it off like I have the last couple of rounds. Is there a specific debate that you guys know y'all will go crazy on?
Nah, let me hear some prompts. Man. I literally went around.
I need some prompts.
Dead ass switching my opinion. I said agreed, then I was like, fuck it, disagree. I'll argue.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna tell why, but like Damo just picked a side, bro, just so the round could fucking start, bro.
I'm trying to argue I'm a debater.
All right, let me.
Yeah, bias.
Let me get to the prompts. Wilt/Bill Russell. Wilt and or Bill Russell would be the top 2
next
center.
topic.
Damn, that's tough.
Wait, what happened? Wilt and Bill Russell be what?
Top 2 center today.
Time Machine or they were born in 97?
Time Machine.
Nah, next topic.
Next topic, gang.
So what about Steve Nash or Kobe at their peak as offensive player?
When did this loser's getting
ass argument, bro?
Hey,
bro,
no. Hold on. KV got the championship prompt last time. He got some good questions. Answer the question.
I ain't even hear it.
Nash or Kobe at their peak offensively?
No one's trying to hear this shit. What?
No one's trying to hear these shits, bro.
I gave you the championship question last round.
It's cool, bro.
That was a better question.
Chill on me, bro.
Peak for peak, Russell Westbrook or Chris Paul?
Bro, y'all be using the same questions, bro.
Wait, Gifted, who do you got though?
I'll take Russ. You want to take Chris Paul?
Yeah, I'll take Chris Paul, 100%.
Okay.
All right, let me go through a couple prompts because I do feel like we can do better. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, thank you.
You sure? Russ versus Chris Paul. I mean, that's a great way to end it.
He's not mad at my question and agreed to that shit,
bro. We can get some.
Do you have to play basketball to be able to talk about it at a high level?
No.
Yeah. I'm running out of questions here, buddy. Let's see.
All-time offense with the average defense or average offense with all-time defense?
All-time offense, average defense.
All-time defense, average offense. I'll take that.
Now, would y'all
in
rather
terms
debate?
of who's what is it? What would you rather or who's the better player?
Oh yeah, that's a different convo.
I guess it's
That's
like
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to figure out the team with the all-time offense in an average defense.
Oh, so this is a team setting, not a player setting.
Yeah, team thing.
Oh,
then
so
if
it's not
a team,
players.
if it's a team, then average offense, all-time defense. What are we talking about?
All right, wait. Let me.
Yeah,
let me
that's
get
me.
let me get some easy ones off.
I mean, we literally had Russ versus Chris Paul. It was right there. I don't know what we're doing.
Just a couple more.
Okay.
Who's your GOAT? Come on, bruh.
You know my GOAT's Bron.
All right, Gifted.
Michael Jordan.
Would y'all want to do the GOAT debate for the final round?
Oh my god.
So Gifted. Russ or fucking Chris Paul versus Russ.
I want to slander some shit. I want to slander some shit personally. But
I want to slander Russ. So that's a great conversation.
But I know you want to slander Russ. I understand that too.
So GOAT debate it, or you want to slander Chris Paul? What would you rather do?
These are both shitty options. I just want to be different. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you guys need suggestions, Gifted?
What do you?
Mama was a debate.
We already did Butler versus Tatum. Anthony Davis versus LeBron 2020.
Who do you got? Because I would say I have AD as the best player on the Lakers in 2020.
Damn.
Bro, what are we doing, bro? Chris Paul versus Russell Westbrook. Let's get this out. Let's get this out the way. What are we doing?
All right.
Fuck it.
That was the first one we disagreed on.
I'll take LeBron.
You take LeBron? You do AD versus. Yeah. Okay. All right. You want to go first, gang? Ladies first.
Wow. The fuck? The fuck?
Am I high? What's going on?
He's not talking because he said ladies first. That's why.
Yeah, he feels disrespected. Bezos, can you pick someone to go first?
I'm gonna go first, bro. That was cold.
Yo, this is bullshit. That's crazy. All right. All right. As we already seen, my opponent agrees that great defense and average offense is a way that he would like to see. That's something he believes in, whether it's a player or for a team. So we look back at that 2020 season. Yes, LeBron James was tremendous on the offensive end, and his defense did improve from the 2018 and 2019 seasons, where people said his defense fell off because of his age, even though we wanted to negate what talent he had. But Anthony Davis came over to the Lakers and by far was, if not the best, one of the best defenders in that playoffs and in that final series alone. Was the best defender. The value you got from him from a versatility standpoint and just defensive impact, not even looking at numbers, was astronomically better than anybody else on the court. And he went bar for bar, matching LeBron somewhat in production offensively. There was no offensive gap. There was a small offensive gap and a bigger defensive gap. Anthony Davis proved to be way more valuable. You can argue the playmaking for LeBron James, but in that series, we had tons of guys missing the fuck out of shots, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope getting a bunch of fast break layups or open layups, which wasn't even just a result of LeBron James playmaking. Had a lot to do with Rondo's playmaking and just how the Lakers was playing basketball. The Lakers were a defensive-minded team, and it started and finished with Anthony Davis. He was robbed of the Finals MVP, and if you go back and watch that series again, I don't know how anyone. I get it. You can say the 1A, 1B bullshit pity argument, but if watching that series, I'm not going to lie to you, there's no way you look at it and be like, hey, Anthony Davis isn't the best player on the Lakers. It's just no way.
So in 2020, LeBron James was the best player on the Lakers, but make no mistake about it, Anthony Davis was very dominant as well. My argument for LeBron James would be what he contributed to that team in terms of when he was on the court versus off. The team was a drastically better team with LeBron James on the floor, and that's because of the responsibilities that LeBron James has with the playmaking. I understand Domo's point about there were still guys on the Lakers who missed hella shots, but in terms of being able to generate the best looks for those guys, that still matters. And also, the best player in terms of how he made other players better. LeBron James was able to make Anthony Davis a much better player overall in terms of the role Anthony Davis played. The way that he was playing off of LeBron in the pick and roll, LeBron set him up the proper way, get him the ball in right spots, understanding how to throw a post entry and having him motivated as well. They both played at an extremely high level. And defensively, while Anthony Davis to me was the better defender, I can agree with that. LeBron James was not a slouch defensively either. The combination of LeBron James and Anthony Davis is what made the Lakers such a drastic combo, because when it came down to closing lineups, they could go small with LeBron James and Anthony Davis at the 5. And LeBron being your pseudo point guard at that height with the size and length and the defense that he was also able to play, it just made the team better. But in terms of when LeBron James left the floor, that Lakers team struggled offensively to a significant degree. And I think that edges it out slightly over Anthony Davis in 2020.
When you look in 2020, and definitely when you go to the bubble, because that's really what it matters, then winning the championship that year. That's what puts a cherry on top of that season, is winning the championship. If you look at that bubble run by Anthony Davis, shot by far the best he's ever shot in his career. With him being unlocked and that being peak Anthony Davis, there is no player in that playoffs, honestly, that looked like they were better than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was unleashed. He was hitting shots, hitting threes, unlike before, at a way more consistent rate. And defensively, he was peak. When you look at that Nuggets series, yes, we were able to put. Oh shit! My bad. I thought Cruz was frozen. I thought I froze. What you call it? Yeah. You can look defensively at how we put two centers in the lineup, and you had guys like Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee protecting the rim. But let's have no doubt about it. It was because you have a guy like Anthony Davis being able to play the 4, still able to move off anyone on the court, switch anybody on the court, and be able to play kind of that safety ball as well when they had to guard Jokic. I understand Anthony Davis and LeBron James as a tandem made the Lakers a great defensive group, but let's not get it mistaken. Anthony Davis himself, on top of Frank Vogel's defensive-minded system, unleashed the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James in 2018 had great defensive metrics. He had great defensive stats. It just didn't look like it because the team sucked. So LeBron James, I mean, he's been a good defender. It might not look like it on eye test, but in general, from what he's doing, he's been a good defender. Playing with Anthony Davis gave him a new level of relaxation on the defensive end and a new ability to just do things he has never been able to do with a big man before on the defensive side and have that relaxation in his mind. Anthony Davis literally, and I mean literally, was robbed of a Finals MVP. Go back and watch. Offensively, he was cooking. Defensively, he was locking down, being a showstopper. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron James, but it seems like because he was playing with LeBron James, people really don't want to admit or really validate what they seen with their eyes, what they seen Anthony Davis doing, not only in 2020, but specifically in the bubble and winning playing for the championship.
Yeah, and I'm happy that you brought up Anthony Davis being able to play with those bigs. Again, I think Anthony Davis was a very dominant defender. I agree with that. But in terms of their closing lineup, they couldn't run with Anthony Davis at the 5 because structurally having those bigs as well to support Anthony Davis to actually do his best trait defensively, which is to be a help side guy. Dwight Howard plays significant 10 minutes against the Denver Nuggets.
Sample size, bro. Vote up.
By already putting up 9 and 10 rebound games mattered. But LeBron James' offensive load in terms of, again, the roster construction as a whole, there were not many plus offensive players next to Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Specifically in the finals, there was a specific game where they lost, right? I'm pretty sure it might have been game 5 or whatever. And LeBron James was absolutely dominant and effective, just like he was in that entire series. What LeBron James was doing to maximize Anthony Davis, again, in that pick and roll. Anthony Davis is one of the best lob catchers of all time. And LeBron James, time after time, again, was reading the defense at a high level, making those reads at a high level. Anthony Davis still, even during that run, had question marks when he caught the ball and teams blitzed him aggressively. Sometimes he would not make the correct decision in terms of passing out to other players on the team. LeBron James was the one tasked with reading the offense well and supporting Anthony Davis and crew on the other side defensively. And I think on both ends, LeBron James was able to also put a dominant campaign. And once again, as good as Anthony Davis was, in my opinion, 2%. Picking apart a defense in the high pick and roll for several possessions throughout a game in postseason run where every possession matters, to get a basket matters at the end of the day. While Anthony Davis was good during the majority of that run, when it came down to the finals, LeBron James really showed his impact, and it also speaks to who LeBron James was as a player at that time. 2020 really might have been the last peak version of LeBron that we've seen, and because of that version of LeBron, that's why he was able to edge Anthony Davis out and win the Finals MVP. I don't think he was robbed, but I do think it was a genuine conversation.
Fair. You can look at times, you can even look in recent history, in recent times now, with Anthony Davis, the Lakers are best when Anthony Davis is performing like the best player on the basketball court. Look, and I understand we're talking about 2020, but look at this past offseason, this past playoffs just now. All the games where Anthony Davis was the best player were the games the Lakers won. When we went into that series against the Nuggets and Anthony Davis was being outplayed consistently, it was not the best player. We lost every single game. We only are competitive, we only are winning or being a championship team when Anthony Davis is the best player on the basketball court in a Lakers jersey. LeBron James has had plenty of nights where he's been the best basketball player. We're not the most optimal Lakers unit, and that showed in 2020. Look at 2021. You can say injuries, but Anthony Davis did regress with health, but in terms of playing the center again when he did not want to. At that time, he really was not prepared to play the center, and it showed in his game. His game was that he was a lot softer in 2021. He was a lot defensively. It was kind of a step back again because of health, but the Lakers did not look as well. The Lakers are there's been times where LeBron James didn't look like himself, but Anthony Davis being the best player, we still are winning games and we're still a better team. Lakers are LeBron James being the best player versus AD being the best player. 10 times out of 10, it is just 10 times out of 10, it is literally Anthony Davis Lakers are the best version.
But LeBron James on that LA team specifically, LeBron James on multiple teams, whenever he goes off of the floor, the offense struggles to a significant degree. And the main problem with Anthony Davis is, as good as he can be offensively, he has multiple times where he can be dominant Anthony Davis one night, and then the other night he's getting outscored by backup guys at a point. Anthony Davis' consistency on the offensive end really puts into question why he can be the best player or not. Because if you're the best player on the team, you have to show up night in and night out as a consistent player on both ends of the court. While Anthony Davis' defense, again, should not come into question. With LeBron James at the one, when you're going small, LeBron James was able to create mismatches with his size on multiple guards. In that series, the way he was hunting Jokic and Jamal Murray off of those switches, putting Anthony Davis in the right spot to capitalize. And even when Anthony Davis' offense wasn't going, the way that he was getting downhill, creating for others, and even knocking down a three-point shot when he needed to, he was a complete player all the way through and through. And in my opinion, for Anthony Davis, because of his offensive inconsistencies, sometimes when he's not put in the right spot, even during this season, when Anthony Davis was not put in the right spot, he would have moments where he struggled, and people on Twitter would go like, Anthony Davis can't be a top 10 player playing like that. But when he's hot, when he's cooking, he's the best player. The inconsistency drop off is not good enough to me to maintain him being the best player on the championship team. LeBron James, on the other hand, in terms of what he brought to the offense every single night, by the numbers, how worse that team was when it came down to who was going to be the lead decision maker with LeBron James off of the court. That could not be Anthony Davis, despite how good he was as a finisher. Anthony Davis is probably the best compliment, you could argue, in NBA history to what LeBron James is able to accomplish as an offensive weapon. And that firepower, again, in terms of the playmaking, the way you create for others.
Repo chat,
matters.
repo.
LeBron James
Final
being
repo.
on that court
Final
to make
repo.
those decisions down the stretch when you need a basket, you need to score on the team that's being led by Jimmy Butler, who's going crazy in the playoffs. You needed that production. And Anthony Davis' production dipped in the finals because of his injuries, and he was not that same player. So when you say that Anthony Davis got robbed, if you look at LeBron's performance in the finals versus Anthony Davis, it's still competitive and close because Anthony Davis had many nights where he was not showing the same impact offensively, and LeBron had to get those guys in certain spots to succeed and flourish. That's why it's an argument.
I rest my case. I guess I'll just wait for another repoll, which I don't know why we're repolling. That's cheap, but hey, I get it.
Yeah, we're letting the results play out right now. All right, we're gonna stop it at 200 votes if we get there. I did not think it was gonna turn around that. Damn.
I don't know why we're repolling, but
oh, hold on. It's getting close. It's getting close. Hold on. This is
Can
getting
I ask
awkward.
why there was a repoll? Can we explain that?
A lot of people were saying in the chat that the poll went up.
It was 3 people. I'm in the chat. It's 3 people said.
I'm not even looking at the chat right now. What is it? What?
It's 51-49, bro.
That's crazy.
No, but I'm saying it's 50-50 right now.
Wait, so are we done or are we still going? I'm
no.
I rest my case.
Yeah, no, y'all finish the debate. I'm literally just looking at the poll and trying to see how it finishes up. So,
that's kind of weird to.
That's kind of weird. I mean, you can keep arguing with yourself if you want. I rest my case. AD got hold.
I don't think AD got hold. I think it was a conversation, but LeBron James was a more consistent player than Anthony Davis on the offensive end. And for that team to win, they had to maximize their offensive possessions with a good defense. And LeBron James was a consistent defender and a really consistent offensive player. And they needed both of those styles to win the championship. That's it for me.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll right here. Go ahead and end the poll right here. Look at Dom. You're nasty. You're nasty, buddy. The results are in. It got hella close. I ain't gonna lie. When I repolled, Damo saw it. That's why he reacted the way that he did.
Oh, wow. That's bullshit.
He was winning, and then it went like 70-30 gifted with like 100 votes in. And then the Wami Warriors just came in and just came back, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Wait, so I came back and went 70-30, and then magically
like 60-40. It was like 60-40. It was like 60-40.
Hey, Gifted, the repo actually helped you. I ain't gonna lie.
The repo was in your favor.
And that's why Damo was, because he was literally winning. Got repoed, and then shit just flipped.
Yeah, shit flipped crazy. And I'm like, yo, what was the repo for?
But then after it flips where I'm in the league, we then wait more time to like have it simmer again.
I mean, you could have kept going. I said I rest my case. You could have kept going. No one told you to stop. I said I was done.
Not the LKIA B-Tax, man. Not the LKIA B-Tax, man.
Controversial ending, bro.
Back to back in the finals, bro. This is crazy. This is fucking wild.
Hey, at least you get that VC on 2K, gang.
That's true.
God, bro. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Gifted was gonna get it too, because a lot of people thought LeBron was better that year.
Bro, I gotta be real, bro. Like, I was trying to keep myself composed and not cut off Domo, because every time that I talk and I speak with passion, whatever, he's just using logical fallacies and just cutting people off. So then I let him cook. That's the only reason why at the end I didn't keep talking, because I thought people would get mad at me if I was myself and I made logical points. But that's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Well, okay. There can only be one winner, bro. There can only be one winner, unfortunately. And it looks like someone was gonna get pissed regardless. So,
that's crazy as hell.
All right. With that being said, the winner of the second Who's the Casual is Damo.
I'm gonna scream next time. Fuck it.
I said it when I came here. I said it when it started. I didn't come here to come in second, third, fourth, or anything. I came for first place. Now listen, chat. You can cry weak East. You can cry no comp. You can cry. Oh, he cried at the second poll.
That's dead ass. That's dead ass. Joel.
At the end of the day, that $150 hit the same regardless. Losers. Who cares? Shout out to the reals that knew, when a real nigga was speaking, who to vote for, Whether it was an LKIB bias, as Gifted wants to say, or a nigga just got the points for real. Thank you, chat. Love y'all.
With that being said, for the second Who's the Casual, the back-to-back runner-up, Gifted, man. I need to give you a round of applause at the very least. Damn, I feel bad. I feel like I hold one of y'all, regardless. Damn.
Yeah. I just want to say again, I appreciate the opportunity. Back-to-back finals. Unfortunately, I was not able to come correct at both controversial finals where I lose by 1 or 2%. It's crazy because during my first time debating up here, I heard a lot of people say in the low debate, I was yelling too much. I was doing too much. I said, okay,
I thought you was doing fine. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Let me be PC. Let me just calm down and talk to you like LeBron did this and that. But okay, the next time we run this shit, I make the finals again. I'ma yell. And if you niggas get mad, I'm gonna reference this debate that I lost. But ultimately, I can't lose because I jumped from 200 subscribers 2 months ago to 1,000.
And that's big ups though, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I've been on my grind. Most content creators, they quit. They don't drop any content during the off season. I've been dropping a consistent podcast during the off season, and I'm on my way to getting 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So me personally, I can't lose. And also, I got $75 from the last 2K debate. I got 50 from this one. I now have my 2K edition, and that's what I wanted because I'm not paying for that shit ass game. So shout out to B Souls, still. Also, big shout out to B Souls for being on the podcast. Go check out my YouTube channel. Me and B Souls actually chopped it up about his team, the Boston Celtics, at Gifted Hoops. Appreciate y'all, man. I do appreciate the support that we're getting on that, and I'm gonna keep trying to go stronger. But I did get hold, back-to-back hold again. I'm gonna be back though, and I'm gonna get that third one. 3 times.
Man. Damn, I did that feel bad though. Shout out to Gifted and Dama for coming through. Shout out to everyone that came through. You know what I'm saying? I will be Cash Apping / PayPaling both of you guys the money as promised, $150 and $50 for Gifted. You know what I'm saying? I might give you 75 again because back to back, runner up is crazy.
Bro, back to back
on controversial endings is crazy.
Is tough. Back to back is tough, man. I be fighting, bro. I swear to God, I be fighting.
No, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. So one more round of applause to our 2 finalists. You know what I'm saying? Dom, man, Well, you defend your title next time type shit. I heard Sage wants to come through. So
wait a minute, real fast, B Souls. I'm sorry, but like I'm a little tight. All right, I see a comment. Gifted on his heart. I made the finals twice, back to back seasons, making it twice, bro. Controversial ending. Listen, it was on some Steve Nash shit, bro. We was up. Then they suspended all my players, gang. Come on, man.
Hey, they say John Stockton, buddy. I don't know. I saw that.
Everybody's saying that.
John
Everybody's saying that. You know, everybody's saying W gifted Damo cry. Listen, go support his YouTube channel then, since y'all feel that goddamn passionate. Go talk to him in his chat about it. How about that?
Hey, listen, real quick though, don't make some good points.
Talk about it. How about that? Y'all do that. If y'all want to cry about it, go cry to him about it on his channel when he's live streaming. All right. Do that for me.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, listen.
And sub up while you there.
I'm not mad at Domo because again, I think Domo made some good points. In my opinion, Domo made some really good points for this debate. So it's fair to say that he could have won. I just feel like at the very end, I feel like I edged him out a little bit, and I lost. That's fine. I'll take my L's like a man. But guess what? I come back. I need this 3-peat. I need to get to the finals 3 times and win it my 3rd time. That's what I need.
Look at the Bills. He's about to lose 3 straight finals. This is crazy.
Don't do that shit, Domo.
Jerry
Don't do that
West
shit, Domo. Don't do that shit. I played better comp than Domo to the finals, by the way. I played better comp.
Hey, he did though. I ain't gonna lie.
Way better comp.
Hey.
No, wait. Pause. This nigga Domo had Ali and KB back to back, bro.
Oh shit. Oh shit. KB, me personally, I wouldn't take that, KB.
Me personally.
I'm not. No.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
KB, that's crazy.
There's no way you're trying to say when you play Go Bells, nigga. Are you serious, bro?
Yo, KB,
are you serious?
KB,
you play both.
Does he know, Chad? Does he know?
Go Bells.
You literally went against goddamn off the grid, buddy. You went
nigga.
both off the grid.
You played Ali in the first round, bro. Bro, that's a bye week. That's a bye week.
Come on, man. You had spicy mustard and fucking Go Bells.
And the only reason why I lost,
I played 2 popular content creators that have more subscribers than me and beat them both with their fan bases. You played Ali.
He has like 6 more subscribers than you. Like, stop it. Like, what are we talking about?
That's cap.
Nah, shout out Go Bells. Shout out Go Bells. Shout out.
Yes, he look. He trying to hook Go Bells. That's cap, bro. That's cap. Don't do that.
Maybe I'll send this to you.
Hey, listen. Big shout out to Domo though, because regardless, we both made it to the finals.
I'm just chilling, bro.
Hey, listen, we both made it to the finals, and big shout out to Domo because he's doing big things. He's also on Player's Choice as well, so made it. But I need this ring, and on Kick too, and on Kick. Go follow my guy Domo, man, for real. But shit, I gotta get this fucking championship, dog. That's crazy, man.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Gifted. That was just unnecessary. That was just an unnecessary shot.
Listen, I don't know you, Ali. Right.
My name for no reason. Like, yo, watch your mouth.
Listen, guys. Listen, Listen, Ali, I don't know you, but I fuck with the vibe of who you might be, right? I fuck with that vibe.
Cheers.
I fuck with that vibe of who you might be, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, but I fuck with the vibe of who you could be. Facts. Like, I fucks with that. But like, bruh.
You got potential, bro.
Bro, you literally cooked yourself. Your argument wasn't terrible, but you cooked yourself in your debate.
Be honest. If I was going up against, I'm not saying like I would win, but I'm saying if I was going up against Trey,
oh shit,
in this chat, I would be fine.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here's the issue.
They hate Trey though. They don't
the issue. These icons souls would lean toward a let's keep it a buck final, and not lean towards like an all final.
I just feel like I think the Corey thing was cool, but Damo was like that. The fan base is heavy. You feel me? That's a factor.
Who you think so?
Wait. Tell me I'm wrong. Damo, tell me I'm wrong. If this was a Player's Choice chat, I would beat you.
You wouldn't have.
No, you would not be Domo in the Player's Choice chat.
Keep it about
that'd be worse.
Do you not understand? I done converted them too. Listen, niggas love me over there now.
I haven't seen.
They do.
Niggas love Domo.
This isn't day one Player's Choice no more. Them niggas are used to me now.
Really?
All I know is
again, I only watch it when you're on. I only watch it when you're on. To be honest,
I gotta get my clout up, chat.
Listen.
Every time I'm getting egoed in the finals, bro. This some bullshit. Every time in the
finals argument, bro. I seen the poll numbers and I felt a heavy bias. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I think I'm heavy bias.
Who do y'all think was the biggest casual of this stream, though? Like that ass. Who do y'all like? Just be honest, man.
Oh, Ali for sure. 100%.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna
lie. I think
you said 100%.
100% for sure.
Based
Not
off
gonna lie.
based off the takes, Corey.
Thank you. I was about to
Yo,
say.
Cruz, KB said 100%. Not gonna lie, no cap.
And Damo, you're referring to King like
I'm not
Corey,
going 100% was crazy though.
King Corey with a
I ain't
C.
gonna lie.
Twitter
Right?
Spaces
Okay,
Corey. Yeah. Oh
I'ma
shit!
have a dumb
Oh
like
shit!
this.
He's
Mr.
back in
High
the
channel.
Oh shit, he pulled
Mr.
that
High
down.
channel. Mr. High my YouTube channel. Yeah, nigga, he was the biggest casual here. Mr. Oh yeah, I got damn near 50K subs. I damn near got 50K subs, but I'm not gonna tell nobody what my channel is. I review marbles.
That was a crazy ass flex. That was a crazy ass flex, bro.
Hand him on.
What that got to do with anything?
Come on, bro.
What I got to do with my takes? What are we talking about? I had
No
two takes.
bullshit, brother.
Okay, so what was your hot take?
Yo, Brian, I'm coming back with a vengeance, man.
Man, big shout out, B-So. Big shout out, B-So. I'm gonna get that chip, man. I'm gonna get
I
that
said
chip,
that
bro.
Jokic is not a top 4 passer of all time.
What'd you say, Brian?
And that's why you're the biggest casual here. There you go, man.
Get out of here, man.
Wait.
Who is Corey? Who is your top 4? Who is your top 4?
Fuck, I should have been ignorant.
LeBron,
Dominique, I'm coming
Magic,
back with a vengeance. I
Steve
hope you know that.
Nash, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul. That's
Eli,
5 right there.
make it past the play-in. What are you talking about, gang?
Eli choked the most. I ain't gonna lie. Most disappointing was Eli, bro.
Wait, Damo. Keep it a man. Nigga, if that shit didn't happen at the start, nigga, you know I would have. Come on now,
Oh,
nigga.
no.
Eli.
Trey was trying to cheat.
Yo, Eli.
All it takes to
You
get
my
my
guy for real. Yo, Eli, you my guy for real.
No, all jokes aside, Eli was the
Bro, it
Eli
did
was
shit
the
been
only
Ali. I ain't gonna lie. It did shit been Ali out.
Nah. All jokes aside, Eli was the only nigga I was worried about. Eli was the only one I was worried about.
Nah,
And that's why I
that's
said-
crazy.
that's
That's
why I
crazy.
said, Hey, gifted.
Okay.
Gifted. I said
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would be third, so you up there. You was the second nigga I was worried about. But Eli, I was worried about him most. That's why I say he was second, but I knew I was winning. Only niggas I was worried about was you and him. Him more so than you.
Fair. But what made you more worried about Eli? Is it like the way that he talks about basketball or what?
Yeah, the way he talks about basketball, that nigga would through like 8
He was
different
flopping
advanced
Eli
stats. And he would
Oh,
he'd
that-
have pulled out
okay,
the
okay,
stats
yeah,
he
yeah,
made himself. I'd have been cooked. I'd be like, nigga, I don't even know what a Vorp Raptor is. I don't know what to say to that. It'd have been done.
I'm so happy Eli sold. I'm so happy Eli
That
sold.
nigga would have said, yeah, yo,
Eli did so well.
I'm disappointed in you, my guy.
Can we not, yo,
I'm
Biso,
disappointed.
if someone disagrees on purpose, can we not do that unless it gets to a dragging point? Like, no cap.
I really wish me and Doma had like a more passionate debate, bro. That Westbrook shit, I knew that shit was not
I'm about to say, you would have heard some passion with that Westbrook argument, buddy.
That draft topic really cooked me. I'm like,
They would have been shitting on me for that
that's
Westbrook
tough,
shit.
KB.
I'm already.
Hey, agreed,
yo,
but I knew I
Damo,
can't argue.
KB been
That's
talking
tough.
about that ever since. I ain't gonna lie, it was just the wrong topic, bro.
Damn.
Hey, this is the wrong topic.
Wait, hold on. KB,
I've
you want
spoken to Damo about this before. Like, he's way more well versed at like drafts and like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
wanna-
So you don't know ball.
I'm at answer
You
the
don't know
injury. Hold
ball.
on. I'm at answer the
You don't
injury.
know ball. You don't know ball.
Who's the casual? Come on.
I was
bro.
gonna say you would have like a
W product placement, okay.
Hey, nigga, let me.
Yo, no
I'm being honest.
no bullshit, bro.
It's hot as shit.
I should have said some shit like
on
Brandon
the
Miller
venue.
was
Dead
a
ass,
top
dead
10
ass.
prospect. Like,
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
fan's been
should've.
on for like
You should've.
4 hours, bro. This
You
hang
should've.
on.
listen, bro.
Hey, wait, KB.
Loki
you
had
wanna
a
hear
breakup
something
before
even
this
worse?
shit, bro. I had under emotional distress, Dominique, bro. That's really
What
what it
the
was,
fuck?
bro. Like,
Eli, I'm telling you
Hey,
right
hold
now,
on.
nigga, I couldn't get my shit off.
if you just said the depot take first and
It's hot
stop
as fuck.
bullshitting,
Yeah.
you would have been
You would've
fine.
been
You
straight.
literally would have been fine.
Or the
Bro,
Pacers
niggas
take.
don't fuck with
He
you,
said
bro.
the Debo
Hey,
take.
wait. Yo, KB.
Ali
so-
obviously had the worst take in the first round. That's obvious.
Ali
Oh,
did
yeah,
have
yeah,
the worst
yeah.
take, regardless.
Hey, and he was close. Hey, Mustard
And Chad
was the
fucking
one.
hates me, bro. Them niggas treated me
Mustard-
like I'm staged.
Shit, we hated you too, nigga. A lot of us voted
I
for you.
don't give a fuck.
Mustard
Hey,
was
nah,
the last
but
deciding
nah,
vote for Eli.
But nah, KB.
I'm not gonna lie, B-Sos. I'm not gonna lie, B-Sos. Bro,
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie, B-Sos. Oh shit, my bad.
But nah,
My bad.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, I dead ass called B-Sos in the middle of one of the rounds. I was like, yo, gang, look, I gotta handle something real quick. I'm not saying I'm gonna throw the next round, but I'm dead ass. I'm gonna make my
He
argument.
threw that
quick.
round, KB.
I'ma just- I dead ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I was dead ass throwing that round. We dead ass agreed, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta get out of here. Let me just argue the counter, and your ass just didn't know how to debate. That's tough. You got out
didn't
argue.
believe what he was saying.
I'll take
I didn't believe what I was saying at all about the draft shit. I dead ass believe teams undervalue the fuck out of the draft shit.
It is
but I just know how to
crazy,
debate.
man.
That's crazy.
You bring up the Clippers. I'm like, there's my counter right there. He bring up the Clippers and like, what have they done? And I'm just like, yeah, they haven't
Not
done
the
anything.
Clippers, Timberwolves. Cavs.
The
They
Timberwolves
use
have
main
a
team.
the
I
Timberwolves
know
have
that.
a
Hey
done
man, debaters debate for real. I wasn't on the debate team for nothing.
Debaters do debate for real though. Yeah.
I feel like if I would have started yelling at KB, I would have won.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie, B-Souls. I'm through with this nice guy shit, bro. Every time I don't
I
hop
never
in
told
my
you to be a
bag
nice guy,
and
bro.
just talk passionate, I lose. No, listen.
No one told you to be a nice guy.
Wait.
Gifted.
Listen, every time
Never
I'm
listen to
up in the chat, they be like, "Oh, Gifty, he's just using logical fallacies. And he's cutting this guy off." And it's like, nigga, I'm cooking right now,
Never
bro.
listen
Or
to
you
the
just
chat.
don't know about
you
the
almost
sport,
beat
bro.
and you changed your strategy. Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. Never
You
listen to the
think
chat.
you was gonna beat Damo by not speaking over him? Come on, dude. What the fuck?
I actually did. I actually
didn't
did.
speak over him either. We actually had a very respectful debate. It was back and forth. No one
We actually had a very
finished all
respectful
points,
debate, yeah.
and then the next person went. It was very. I thought Gibson was overtold me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna get the yelling. I was gonna get the yelling back. When he let me, I was like, yeah, it's good.
That's tough. But
That shit never happened
I'm
again,
gonna go ahead and close off the stream. Appreciate y'all for coming through though.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Hey man, big salute to B-Souls, man. Go subscribe to his channel, all type of shit. Go follow all the creators, all type
Damn,
shit.
it's not like they already here.
And shout out to Cruz. Shout out to Cruz, by the way.
better than
Yeah, shout out to me.
Type shit. All right.
Big salute, big salute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be it for Who's the Casual episode 2. All right, that's gonna be it for Who's the Casual episode 2. I'm gonna be honest, I personally like the first episode better. I think the debates were better, type shit. But it was still fun though. It was still fun having these guys on. You know what I'm saying? There were some funny moments in there. You know, definitely a series that I do want to continue moving forward. I think next time I just need to have better prompts. I just need to have better prompts. And figure out what is gonna get the people going type shit. That's literally all I need to do. And I think it's gonna be fine. And then the hot take shit, I might need to switch up that whole fucking round, because at this point, people are metagaming. You know what I'm saying? They're saying cold ass takes just to get through the next round. Eli, unfortunately, that actually backfired against him because he OD'd on it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be better next time. Listen, man. This is my last stream on YouTube, man. This is going to be my last stream on YouTube until further notice. You see the purple in the background. We are Team Purple from here on out, man. Once again, I've been plugging it all week, and this is going to be the last time I plug it. B-Souls on Twitch. Twitch.tv/B-Souls. If we can get this to 600 by the end of this stream, that would be fucking fantastic. From here on out, this is going to be the home of my live streams. Clips will still be on this channel. Twitter's still going to be Twitter. Instagram is still going to be Instagram. But where I'm going to be livestreaming is going to be on Twitch moving forward. So go ahead and follow the Twitch. Twitch.tv/B-Souls. All right. This VOD will be up for the public. And I'm going to be going on vacation for the next 2 weeks. Really 3. So, I think it's a much needed vacation for me. I'm not even 100% right now in terms of my health. I'm going to be in the Philippines. Have not been in the Philippines since 2014. And I am going to try my best to actually enjoy this vacation. And as a vacation. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But yeah, I will be back on the 31st or the 30th, and streams will be back to schedule. But yeah, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate the love. Shout out to everyone in the building. Let me see how many people are in the building. Also, I apologize I couldn't read chat that much, but you know, there's a lot of things going on with these streams. We peaked at 656. We have 367 in the building. Shout out to the 367 in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the love that y'all show me throughout all the different platforms. With that being said, I'm out, man. Peace out.